right, welcome to the Shake Up. What's happening, everybody? I'm your host, Wild Bill, and this handicap guru, Papo, coming at you with the no. Hey, listen, surprise attack. We switched from Gulfstream Park to Gulfstream Park West. I thought this track was shut down, but apparently not. So welcome to beautiful Miami Gardens, Florida, where the chicks are tan and the drinks are always cold. Located next to Miami Dolphin Stadium. Welcome to Gulfstream Park West. All right. Yeah. So listen, they're starting early. They're going to start at 1 o'clock instead of 1:15. So we are going to jump right into race one. Welcome everybody to the show.
Is our chat working? I put that up early. I'm not sure if it's working.
I don't know.
If you're out there, let us know.
Let me try to find it on my phone here.
Usually someone texts us something right away.
All right. We got nobody chatting just yet. So, hello to you anyway.
Really?
They'll be here. We've been erratic with our shit, man. Once they know we're on, they'll be here.
That's 5 are watching.
All right, so let's just roll through this race one real quick, Paul. Race one.
Yeah, so they're starting fast at GPW. So we're gonna jump into race one. Maiden claiming on the dirt. The mile. Maiden claiming 10,000. God, I lost my place. All right, this one's his last. I couldn't rate his last race, but the two before that looked slow and slower. He looks slow. I did a quick, where's that paper at?
I don't know what you do with it.
Dude, it was just sitting right here. I didn't do shit with it.
I didn't touch it. It's underneath your shit.
Oh.
What the fuck, man?
I did touch it.
Yeah, okay.
It's Bill's fault.
Now,
where was I just doing that?
Drawing my lines all squiggly. Look what you're doing to me.
All right, so all I got is last. Hey, what's up, Q Savage? So all I got is last year's number. Yesterday was the opening day of the meet. I actually hit every race yesterday. It's kind of running pretty close to what Gulfstream was doing with a few differences. Right now, or last year, I should say, not right now. But last year on the dirt route, post 1 through 3 won 40%, 4 through 6 won 43, and six on out was at the 6% mark. So, or no, 7 on out was at 6%. So I would be fading wide, just kind of like at Gulfstream, except the rail is not as, it's post 1 through 6 are about equal. They wired 27% of the races, stalked 53, and closed from 16% of the races. But that was last year. A lot of things can change. So the one I thought he was slow. The 2 horse, he was slow last race. 2 races ago inside of the track was good. He was average. Got a asterisk for that race. I just can't explain his slow race last race. 3 races ago, June 27th, he almost earned 2 triangles and an average. I thought that was a good race. I just can't explain this horse's last race. 2 to 1, I don't really care to explain it that much. He's a little low for me. The 3 horse, slow last race. 2 races ago on the turf, he closing day, he tried to go to the lead. He earned 2 hearts in a slow. So he flashed a little bit of talent. 2 to 1. I'm not digging into this horse either. Yeah, I'm not guessing on these horses at a low price right now. The 4 horse, slow last race. That was not a good race. He had the inside of the track that day. 2 races ago, the inside of the track was good. He was average, matched strides with the slowest winner, really weak speed figure. Actually, this last 5 races, this horse has been on the good inside and hasn't impressed me at all. I feel like I'm rushing because they're hitting to the gate.
Yeah, they are.
The 5 was slow in his only 2 races, dropping in class a little bit. Oh, he's fine. You know what? Looking at the odds and everything of these horses and talent-wise, I don't think I'm we jumped in because I said I might want to play this race, but I don't think I'm interested in this race at all.
I'm not a buyer in this race at all. I don't even know who wants to lead in this damn race. Maybe, maybe the 1?
Let me go back. The 6 is last race, stalking closing, average, slow. And then the 7 horse has been closed every race. Who are you talking about might want the lead?
Maybe the 1, just because of the post position. I mean, he came out strong before, but I mean,
you know
he
what?
off quick.
You know what? He might show speed because the majority of his races were at sprints. But he didn't show speed in sprints, but sometimes those type of horses will flash speed.
Maybe Coffee Futures wants the lead in this.
I think I feel safe saying the 2 or the 3 wants the lead here. I don't care for this race. The contenders are all 2 to 1. There are 3 horses that are 2 to 1 here. I don't like 2 to 1.
No.
For a betting thing anyway.
No.
We're not touching.
We're going to take a pass on race 1. Race 1's a pass.
We want to watch the running style and just gather information, see what this track is going to do.
If I was going to pick a horse to win this race, though,
why even pick?
I'm just going to say I like Coffee Futures. We argue about this horse all the time.
You want to know why I just don't think it's a great bet? I don't mind them.
Tiger.
I don't want to. I got to figure out why that last race was so bad. I can see him winning, but the big question is you got to explain last race. I've been there at Calder. When we used to go on cruises, we used to stay there extra to play there. It's nice in November.
Yeah, here we go. Open the gate, boys. 1, 2, 3. Go. Go. And
Q Savages are only chatter.
They're off. They're not off. Oh, we're still loading one.
Yeah, that seems like a long time, don't it?
Yeah. 6 missed the break. 2 got out quick.
That is your Coffee Futures.
Who, the 6?
The 2.
The 2. That's what I thought. Hey, get. Nope.
Hey.
He'll lay down.
I don't want him on the couch.
Oh.
You know what? He's been good. Leave him on the couch. I wanted that volume down.
Elliot Blatt, what's going on? Yeah, we thought they closed as well. We talked about that at the opener. We had no idea this track was going to run.
Dude, I even thought someone sent us a news article saying that they were done doing that. I thought we had an official source and we didn't.
The casino took it over, is what we heard.
Yeah, I heard they passed,
no racing.
I heard they changed the law and didn't need to do it anymore. Boy, they went 25-25, identical first quarters. They had a slow pace that's set up for the front runners.
Coffee Futures.
Which one was the 5 horse?
The 5 was a big drop in class. Well, not big drop in class, but dropping in class.
Yeah, we mentioned that. I don't think he gonna win. Who was the 4? Paco Lopez.
Paco Lopez.
Oh no, that's the 5. I guess I see that different.
5, 4, 2.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't take Coffee Futures. I couldn't explain his last race. Five, 4, 2, 5, 4. Oh, 4 made the exacta worth playing, except I couldn't have came up with that. 3 didn't run at all. If there was a horse that I might have took a shot with, it might have been a 3. I didn't like that race at all. At all.
You and me both. You know what, though? There's enough interesting shit going on in race 2 that we can start breaking that fucker down right now.
I don't think I would like race 2 either.
No?
I think it's going to be a monster race with a bunch of good horses. I think it's going to be one of those races like we ended last show. You got to take a stand. It's a tough race. Every horse can win. Remember, we're not at Gulfstream Park, so, you know, you got to... I'm backing off, you know. We're not going to take as many plays here, probably.
There's your horse,
I
Tiger
wish
Blood.
we had the show yesterday on.
Andrew the Bull.
Used to be my nickname.
Yeah, right.
It honestly was. Mike used to call me Papa the Bull all the time. I don't know why.
No, I don't want to know why.
He went in the room.
Oh my God, here we go.
And an ex-chick bought me one of those sex toys. It was like a cock ring, and it had a bull's head that stimulates her.
Stop it.
It sits on you, and when you're in here, it stimulates her. So he used to call it was called El Toro. What was it called? El Toro Loco or something like that.
El
was what they
Toro
called
Loco.
it all the time. So he had one of those silver bullets in his head, and he'd go.
How many times did you use it by yourself?
Never.
Don't lie.
Never. That's not, dude. I don't even understand the silver bullet on it, dude. It doesn't feel like anything. Like some chick giving you a head with a tongue ring, acting like it's sexy, and I was like, not once have I ever jerked off with a ball bearing.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I've never really noticed the tongue ring does anything.
No, dude. If a tongue ring fucking felt good when you were getting that, all those chicks. Remember in the '90s, all those chicks acted like they were into oral because they had a tongue ring. Oh, you blow your mind. Oh, bitch! If it blew my mind, I'd jerk off with the ball bearing every once in a while.
Hey, so
Not
listen,
once.
Blatt says, so you got no read on the track at Gulfstream West?
No, actually, we got last year's numbers. Last year it ran pretty close to Gulfstream Park, except speed was even more dangerous at a route. Yesterday, here, I'll bring some shit up. We got time to kill.
Got time.
So yeah, I kept my numbers from last year. I don't like using last year's stats for the most part because, you know, it's last year. They had a lot of time to fuck with the surface, you know. That track sits there dormant, so you don't know what they're doing over there. But yesterday I did chart the races. They wired every 6 furlong race, kind of like, where is it? Here's my Gulfstream Park West running style. I thought I had it open. So this is the whole meat of last year. These are the first column, right? The first group of 6 is the sprints, routes on the dirt, then turf, sprints, then turf routes. So out of 158 races, it was a little disadvantage. So they won 64 from post 1 through 3, 66 from 4 through 6, and 28 from 7 on out. So it did get a little dicier once you got out of the 7 hole, kind of like Gulfstream. The post 1 through 3 wasn't as dominant. You know, they're pretty equal anywhere in the top 6 post position. Remember, this is last meet. But what I do like, so this column right here is wired, stalk, and closed. They, out of 150, how many races was it? I think it was 156. No, 158 races. They went wire to wire 85 times, which is 54%. And yesterday, they went wire to wire on the dirt sprints 100% of the races. Every winner went wire to wire. So, you know, that kind of helped for yesterday. The longest winner yesterday was a 5-1, and I would have liked them anyways.
Such a shit, man, right there. Speed horses.
Yeah. So
That's bullshit.
So we're looking for speed. Stalkers won the next biggest group. Stalkers, I say 1 length back to 4 lengths back is a stalker. They won 65 of the races for 41%. Closers are 5 and out. They only won 9 races for 7%. So, you know, kind of like Gulfstream, we're fading the closers.
What up, Grossman? You got Grossman in the house.
So on the routes, dirt routes, you know, again, post 1 through 3 won 24 of the races out of 60 races. 4 through 6 won the next 26, and then 10 on 7 on out. So again, it's kind of the same. Post 1 through 6.
Stalkers was the overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, I'm just doing running style first. So yeah, Bill noticed that stalkers were the dominant factor. That's kind of what happened in this first race, right?
Yep.
Did the 5 stalk and the 4 stalk?
No.
Did 5 have the lead the whole way?
5-2 had to lead the whole way.
Okay.
The 4 stalked.
The 4 stalked. Okay. So it looks like last year that the dirt routes and sprints were kind of running the same way. For turf sprints, they just didn't run that many. That looks like about 40 some races right there. Looks like closers were at a disadvantage. They only won 4 of them, but that's a very low number. They didn't run a lot of sprint turf races. And then their turf route races, look, that's about mathematically even. 30, 33, 32. I don't even have to add them up to call that pretty much an even. Those are post positions. So all the way across the track, it was pretty even last meet.
But it's a stalker closer ride.
Yeah, but it does. So I'm going to call that 95 races just off the top of my head, adding those 3 numbers up. That looks like 95 total races. 18 of them were won by wire to wire. 37 were stalkers, and 40 of them were closers. So it looks like the track leaned to stalkers to closers, kind of like golf.
Not sure hit the 5-4 exacta cold.
Nice. Okay, so I think we're done with that.
Yeah.
So yesterday on the turf, I did notice they did have 1 wired, but 3 horses closed on the turf route.
Yes, Lewis. We're at Gulfstream West, Miami Beach, Florida, or Miami Gardens.
Yeah. If you're remembering when we said they weren't doing this anymore, we got bad info. And you know what? Gulfstream, it's Gulfstream's fault, because Gulfstream is running everything. They don't even advertise this Gulfstream Park West. They like to sweep it under the rug and just act like it's not there. Because I think that they don't even want the public out there. They got a few tents set up. They're just doing this because they have to for the casino, from what I understand. So you can't get any like real answers on their website. They don't really want you out there. They want you to play the product, but okay, so this is the second race. Oh, so we got a turf. Turf on the sprint. And I closed that sheet. Well, we said there wasn't that many races. So I honestly don't know how to play the turf sprints. When we just went through those biases, there just wasn't that many. They ran a total of 40 last year. I myself don't like using last year's numbers. I just had to use something. So this is a 20,000, claiming 20,000, 5 furlongs on the turf. Usually we're looking for pure speed. I did notice out of that 40 some races that only 4 went wire to wire last year. So, it looks like it's running the same as Gulfstream, as Gulfstream did. But I already know this group of horses, and these are just some tough fucking horses, and this is going to be a tough race.
Yep.
So this one horse, he's nothing but front speed, average last race, kind of fell apart, still earned his nice speed figure, 89, nothing to be ashamed of there. He got beat by two of the horses in this race. I know one of them was Tiger Blood. I can't figure out what that other one is off the top of my head.
Earth, the two horse.
Earth. Oh, I'm looking at it on here. So 2 races ago, he almost earned 3 triangles, which is he is almost the fastest winner of the day that day. So I mean, that's a good race. Obviously, he's a good horse. For some reason, I decided to underline their wins, and you know, you can see this horse is a win machine. Bentley, stop it.
Enough.
So this is going to just be a tough race just because everyone's a hard knocker. Earth's last race, I can't explain last race. It was at Kentucky Downs. Well, I could probably explain last race. It was at Kentucky Downs. Those are tough horses, but he did get beat by Tiger Blood in here last race, and he got beat by Tiger Blood 2 races ago. 2 races ago, he was average, and 3 races ago, he was the fastest winner of the day. So, I mean, just on my marks and separating these horses and looking at their speed figures, which I don't like speed figures, I mean, separate the 1 and the 2, good luck. It's kind of tough unless you just want to say the 2 might not run because we can't explain last race. The 3 is Tiger Blood. He's the big chalk here. Shit. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Tiger Blood, we all know about him. He threw up big numbers in a speed figure column. He's a serious horse. All the money's going to him. He's at 1-9 right now. I mean, really, I'd like to be able to take a stance against Tiger Blood, but he's my favorite.
Now you got to remember, all of these horses were running their last few races for all of this year on the Gulfstream Park track that we know that was favoring speed. I'd kind of like to find a stalker closer that didn't have a shot at Gulfstream that might have a shot at Gulfstream Park West, because we don't know what this track is going to do.
Right.
So that would be the angle that I'm kind of looking for if I'm even going to touch this race. But like Bill said, Tiger Blood's been tough. He's been beating the first 2 horses. He's been the fastest winner. He almost won at Kentucky Downs. So, I mean, you can't say nothing bad about him either. The 4 is the first horse that I can kind of say something bad. He hasn't had the speed that you needed at Gulfstream in his last 2 races. Last race, August 15th, he was average. 2 races ago, he was average slow. Speed figures are still in the high 80s. But he looks like the weakest of the 4 that we looked at so far. The 5 horse, Tampa Bay. I didn't look up that race. I should have looked it up. I just didn't get around to doing it.
This horse is moving up into this class of horses.
Yeah, and looking at his speed figure, he does seem to be a step below these. And here's another speed horse, the 6, but this horse is capable of stalking. What is he at? 22-1.
Yeah, he's also moving up into this class.
Yeah, except I don't care about big moves. That doesn't bother me. I'm kind of looking at, see, he's able to stalk and come off the pace.
I can't believe he had a morning line of 5-1 and now he's 22.
Well,
all the money, the 3 horse now is 1-5.
Yeah, so everyone's going to. I love Tiger Blood. I love him as a horse. I've liked this horse before, and
triangle hard.
He's overbet. I would not touch him at these odds, that's for sure.
This 6 is a little interesting, though, at 22-1.
This is what I'm thinking.
The Sleeping Giant.
If all the horses go to the lead, you might get a shot with this 6 doing a stalk. Now, you're stepping up, and you need to get that 22-1 to make him worth a play here. Not like I really think that, I think he's worth a flyer.
He's 19-1 now.
I think, because here's the thing. At Gulfstream Park, we know that the track was not favoring speed, or was not favoring stalkers and closers for the most part. I can see if this track is playing different, there is a chance that this 4-horse or this 6-horse can come stalking if they go too fast and this track is a little heavier.
That says 1-6 exacta? Question mark.
I don't like the play. I don't know how you can come up with the 1 when Tiger Blood beats him head to head. This is a tough race. Honestly, the only angle I would play here is trying to play a stalker and just hoping.
Oh, 6 is down to 13-1
that
now.
the track is not.
You hear me?
Yeah.
13-1 now on the 6. So people are throwing some money at that 6. It has brought it down from 22 to 13.
Yeah, but that's just betting.
I hear you.
All right, I'm not.
They're making moves on it though.
I'm not that worked up about it yet. There's still like 6 or 8 minutes, so I can't see.
Oh, Blatt said sorry, 3-6 exacta.
Who was the 3? Was the 3
Tiger
Tiger
Blood.
Blood? Doing anything with a horse that's 1 to 5, dude, it's just not my style. What are they playing?
What's that 2 at 16-1 now?
I just think there's got to be better plays than this today. What do you mean? Who's the 2? 2's got beat by Tiger Blood twice.
Yeah, but he's also beat a lot of these other horses too.
Well,
Who's LLBC?
dude, some races the public is just right, or some race probably.
Let's see this clicker over here.
Sleeping Jet? No. Are you sure you got a horse in it? You know, some races are just a pass. Like last race, I thought was a pass. To me, this is a tough race. If Tiger Blood wins, I don't see what you can really do with them.
I mean, you could play an exact 3 over top of the 2-6.
Dude, you got to look at the payoffs first.
Well, what's the 3 over the 1-2-6?
Wait a minute. 3-6 is second choice or third choice. You know, people get confused when they see the big numbers, but when there's a 1 to 9 in the fucking race, second choice is still second choice. I mean, I'll look at the doubles for you. So 3 on top of the 1 is paying $4. No, thank you. 3 on top of the 2 is paying $10. No, thank you. 3 on top of the 4 is paying $8. No. 3 on top of the 5 is paying 21, except I have no faith in him. And 3 over the 6, even though he looks like a long shot, is paying $6. No, thank you. So when you look at these, a lot of people get confused when they see the big odds and think, oh, well, he'll pay, but then they don't realize that that's actually the second or third. You know, it's still AB,
Right.
or it's still AC. To me, this is a race that I got to just pass or play the 6 or the 4 to win and hope for it to be a stalking closing track. The speed dies. You know, unless you don't mind paying a $6 exacta for big money, that's just not what I want to do at any time. I want to play big exactas for big money or medium money. Well, not big money, but medium money.
Boy, a lot of money went to that 8 in a hurry. I mean, the 6.
Well, you know what? When the horse gets to be, 1 to 5, you get a lot of handicappers going, well, then they'll say, okay, I submit. I can't do nothing with the 3. Let's look for another horse. So then, all of a sudden the money will start changing for a while.
Right.
It's just the way, the money falls. To me, this is just not a good bet or a good race to bet.
So what you saying? You're not into this race?
No, I'm not into this race for a bet. And I still gotta wait I mean, I'll check it again when it gets a little bit closer. I'm going to go make a drink.
Blatt says, in a race with dominant speed, doesn't second place usually go to the best closer?
I got a theory on that.
What's your theory on it? I don't think so.
There's no answer to that.
I don't think so, Elliot.
No, I know what he's getting at. So when you have a dominant speed horse, right, it all depends on what the other speed jockeys decide to do. Some speed jockeys are going to say, hey, I'm going to try to beat him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, usually you get a long shot or a deep closer to come in and get second. But then you have other speed jockeys on their speed horse that will say, you know what, the 3 is dominant. I'm not going to try to fucking go balls out. I'm going to ride for second. So there's like no answer. You don't know. A lot of times when I play a race like this, first of all, I got to like it a little bit more. But I throw out the cheap exactas and just play the biggest exactas. The problem is there is no big exacta here.
Well, I just put a win place bet on the 6.
I don't have a problem with that because like I said, I can see a scenario where the 1, 2, 3 all go banging and the track's might not be that kind. This is the first turf sprint that we see. And what if the track's favoring closers? I could see the 6 winning. I like that bet better than trying to do something with the 3.
Oh, there it is. You heard it. Wild Bill said win place.
But then if the 3 wins
on the 6,
I'm also going to reserve the right not to get pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like if the 3 wins, it's kind of like, hey, you got.
Blatt says, why don't we single the 3 and look at some doubles then in the next race?
Because a 1 to 5 is just not going to help you in the double.
He's 2 to 5 now.
And it's not like he's hitting enough. And moreover than that, I just got disinterested in the race and decided to fucking make a drink.
Paul said, yep. Get a drink. Well, a bunch of slow horses in the next race.
Well, you know what we want to find? We want to find that fucking speed horse that's been running from the 10 hole at Gulfstream, and now he's at Gulfstream Park West, and he has a decent post position and really good odds. That's what we're looking for. That's 7 furlongs on the dirt, 2-year-olds. Yeah, we didn't even go. I got so disinterested, I didn't even say let's look for a double, did we?
No, I don't see.
Let's go real fast. I'm looking at next race real quick. It's going to be on the dirt. Maiden claiming 12-5. Like I said yesterday, every race went wire to wire. Last year at this meet, they wired 54% of the races, so speed was even stronger than it's been at Gulfstream.
Hey, Nick C in the house, Judge Joe Brown, welcome back. Grossman said, how about a pick 3? Easy, Grossman.
Dude, I'm not going to have time to go through the double, I don't think.
Easy, Grossman.
So just looking at this one, this horse has no freaking speed. Nope. 0. The best thing about him is he ran in the 12 hole. He's lightly raced, and maybe, but I'm going to hold my breath on it. He's also dropping. I mean, I couldn't. There's 30 to 1s that I like, and there's 30 to 1s that I hate. He's on the 30 to 1 that I hate.
He looks like doo-doo.
The 2's last race was slow. He did flash a little bit of speed. He was in the 6 hole, so that's kind of good. I didn't think it was a total rail day, but more often than not, you want to be better than the 6 hole. 2 races ago in the 8 hole, he was average and slow. And then 3 races ago, he was average, slow. The other horses would have to look really bad for me to use him. The 3 horse, just terribly slow last race. I don't like him. But the thing about first-time starters is they can, second time out, anyone can improve. You don't always see their talent the first time out. But I don't like him. The 4-horse never showed not even a little bit of speed. He's been getting my worst marks all 3 races at all 3 calls. He's even had the inside. 7-2. Man, if he wins, that'll just tell me how weak this group is. The 5-horse, last race was about on the turf, no speed, slow. 2 races ago, 7 furlongs on the dirt. He had the 6-hole, but he was slow, man.
Nick C says he's going to take a shot with that 5.
Dude, these horses look more like donkeys than fucking thoroughbreds. I'm not even sure. I mean, as bad as I thought the 2 looked, he's the only horse that flashed anything. Let's see. The 6 was scratched next race.
7 show speed.
7's last race was slow at a higher class. Maybe give him credit for the dropping. Yeah, August 17th was a good race. Average, slow. That's like heart races next to these. Problem with him is he's dropping. He's 3 to 5. Dude, this horse is going to make me where we can't even bet the next race.
Nope.
I mean, there is nothing that showed anything. The 8's last race, the inside of track was good. He actually picked up his speed figure, but I still got him at slow. 2 races ago, August 30, was in the 10-hole, so I can understand why he, if you notice, this horse has been putting up 60 speed figures every race. The moment he got that 10-hole.
They're off.
No, we're talking about next race.
Yeah, but race 2's off.
Yeah, we can't play the double. I'm still talking about the horse.
Hey, Ben, welcome to the show, buddy. What's happening? I got my win place bet on this 6. Where the hell's he at? Fourth. Tiger Blood got beat to the lead.
Tiger Woods in the lead. Tiger Wood is just too sharp for these unless the track is going to fucking stop him.
My 6 is dead.
Yeah.
Lay down, Winston. Tiger Blood all day long. Best horse in the race. We said it from the get. Oh, 1-6. 6 took 3rd. Fucker.
Did you do win in place?
Yep.
Ooh.
Damn it. Oh, well. Missed it. Wouldn't mind taking that little payout on the place.
Yeah, you would have, because it would have been puny.
That's better than losing. Hey, Ronnie, what's going on? First time watching the show. Welcome to the show, Ronnie.
You would have probably got $2.10 to play.
Ronnie Perez. Say hello to Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Might have been who else.
What the fuck, man? 316, is that what it was?
Yeah. ABC. I think I think 1 was the second choice, and
Yeah, 316. Could have got up in there for my fucking place bet, huh?
it wouldn't have helped you. You know what helps you?
Better than a loss.
Listening to my damn advice.
Why? I don't want to fucking hear it, man. At least I show some balls and put something in the game.
Why?
Hey, there's my girl. What's up, baby?
Hey, you know what? Good advice is not just giving
She's
you
out there
winners
taking
at the
them pictures.
racetrack. It's also keeping you out of races that are bad.
Shit, Joe Brown says he likes the 4, 2, and 8 in the 3rd race.
Now, so we kind of went through that 3rd race, and God, this 7 just makes this race almost like fucking unplayable, unsexy, on everything.
He said unsexy.
Yeah, I like my. So you know what a sexy pick is? A nice 7-1 on up.
I hear you.
know
It
what
sounds
I'm
like it's
saying?
time for a chip. I might have me a chip. Again, better made potato chips, best thing in Detroit. That and Town Club Pop.
No, Fago. They don't even make Town Club anymore.
Seven's a scratch.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Nick C said seven's a
Okay,
scratch.
we might have a sexy play depending on how they bet there. Is the seven's a scratch?
Yep.
Why don't I have them as a scratch?
You got the 6, maybe you marked the wrong
Is
horse.
he looking at the second race?
No, 3rd.
Are you sure? Did
Yeah.
you advance it to the third? I'm saying, is he looking at the second race? I did the scratches. I didn't get that scratch.
No, they're telling you. You said the race is not playable because of the 7. They're telling you the fucking 7.
Yeah, they added more scratches. Okay, the 6 and the 7 is out.
You're welcome, Ronnie. Hey, Rex in the house. What up, Rex?
All right. I like that. The 6 and 7 are out. There is a horse. We're going to have to see how the betting. So
All right.
the race went off and I was going over to the 8 next race. This 8 horse, I just want to point out, if you notice, this horse ran 4 races, right? So 3 of the races, I don't like speed figures, but I like to point out, like, for the form cycles and stuff. If you noticed, he was putting up 61s and 62s for 3 of his 4 races, right? I think you could explain that 45 number because he was in the 10 hole when the rail was good. This horse might be worth a play, but I got to see what kind of odds we're going to get on him. This is an untalented field. I'll be shocked if they give us too much odds on him. I'll probably be willing to play him.
I'm looking at 4 a little bit.
Why?
He made a move in the 2nd race, August 29th.
What one of those slow numbers do you like?
I'm just saying he made a nice move at the end of the race. He was 5 by 13. He ended up fucking 2nd by 1.
Yeah. When he
Made a
hit,
nice fucking move.
you also notice he went 24 and 3 while he had the rail on a good rail day.
Still made a hell of a closing move.
Closing moves are an aberration. They're more of the other horses getting tired than the closer getting faster.
Okay, so in this group of fucking horses, you don't think this horse shows a little bit more than the other ones?
No, I think in weaker fields, the front speed, the first call is even more of a higher priority. And this horse is going to be, he's going to need binoculars to see the leader at the first call.
Who, the 4?
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to be the leader?
I think the 2 or the 8 gets the lead by default.
I think the 2.
Oh, how the fuck is the 4 going to be near the lead? He's never been closer than double digits. Oh, what the fuck is he going to do?
I didn't say he's going to be near the lead.
Well,
I said he's closer. He made a hell of a move. He made the strongest move of any horse in this fucking field.
you're going against real theory.
Now that the 7's gone, the 8 made a good move too. The 8 made the same fucking kind of move.
The 8 did not.
He did right here.
The 8's part of the fucking race. He comes out 4 by 3. He comes out 6 by 3. The only race that he was not near the pace.
Who you like
was when
in
he was
this
at-
race?
I told you, I like the 2 by default and the 8. I think that's all you could like in this race.
So there's your exacta.
I don't know if I like it exact in this situation. No.
I'm trying to push you, motherfucker.
Here's the thing, okay? A lot of handicappers have rules about, hey, I don't bet horses first time up in class. I don't bet this. I
Hey,
don't bet that.
hold on. Grossman did a show bet on that fucking 6 horse. He said $20 show bet paid 21.
Yeah. Grossman.
He said, boom. Boom.
I'm glad you cashed it, but goddamn.
That's funny. Fucking Grossman.
When you do show bets, you got to really handicap the chalks. The only way a show bet can play is if that 3 would have ran 4th. Because, you know, he has so much money on him. It's just. But then, you know, sometimes you got to do that.
Well, you want to look ahead into 4? You got 16 fucking minutes for this poo-poo race to come up.
You said poo-poo, and I was just thinking I might have to go. Might literally have to go.
It's going to go in there and blow up the toilet. Oh, man.
So I downloaded Laurel's form, but I got so distracted I didn't do any handicapping. I was doing so I built my running style profiles for Laurel. And I wanted to watch all the Laurel races. Oh, Laurel's going off right now. Fuck, I'm not going to be able to say what I wanted to say or even call it out. Because I can't even look to see what kind of race this is and to see what kind of horse I would have been looking for. But from my first thought of looking at Laurel, they should advertise themselves as the most fucking fair racetrack in the country. They're wiring 41% at 6 furlongs, stalking at 44%, closing at 15. That's about as fair as a track that I've ever seen. Post 1 through 3 is winning 42, 4 through 6, 37, and 7 through 9 is 21. That's a fair fucking surface.
Well, there you go. You're not even watching the race.
I am watching the race. I was hoping to see
Hey, while you're watching this race, can I tell you one thing about your 2 and 8 in race 3?
they suck.
They do have the best times of any of the horses in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
The 2's a monster by running 1 average at the first call before he got tired. All these other horses, they started the race fucking tired. Oh, Laurel, it looks like
I ain't got an exacta there, dude.
Here's the problem with a race like this, Bill, right? When you play exacta, I can't trust a bet to win here. How can I trust for 2 things to happen? You get what I'm saying? They're so untalented. When I say those are the only 2 horses, those are the only 2 horses that can get my money. But if I get beat, I wouldn't be surprised because,
Beat by
goddamn it,
who? Beat by who?
I don't know. The whole field's untalented. The whole field's untalented. Dude, you got bad horses. And I love bad horses, but these are even bad for a bad group. Trust me, I get off on bad horses. You have not even had a horse here that had the lead it.
Oh my God, dude.
What?
All these horses in race 4 are the fucking same.
That's going to be on the turf?
Oh, I just gave you a mile and a 16th.
What did you just say?
The 6 might get my money.
6 looks good.
All the rest of the horses are the fucking same. So what if you do a double? Why don't you look up the double 2-8 to the 6 and single the 6?
Well, we probably are. It's just, dude, I'm smuggling a turd.
It's prairie dogging over there. Turtlehead. Got turtlehead alert. And off goes Paul to the toilet. Looking ahead, like I said, the 2 and the 8 had the best times, the best speed figures out of these poo-poo horses. If you take a look at race 4, God damn, that was fast, dude. Did you poop?
Pissed. I pissed.
How do you pinch off a turd while you're
I
taking
pissed.
Yeah, but if you got to poop and you pee, doesn't that entice you to poop? I can't pee without pooping if I gotta poop. What you clench down?
I'm a superior model.
You must be.
I don't know what to
If
tell
I
you.
have to poop and pee, I'm pooping first and then the pee comes.
I don't know.
I can't hold that. God damn, you're above average human being. Even though you have no O-ring.
Yeah, that's blown out.
Yeah, it's blown out. Fucking asshole look like a goddamn fleshlight on a fucking tailpipe.
My only question is, why do you think you know what it looks like?
Because I've heard you. I've heard you blow up a toilet, motherfucker. You got a lot going on down there.
Let's go with the fourth race. Let's look for doubles.
Sound like a fucking mud flap.
There's
hitting
only
a
2
tire.
horses in this race I can make a weak argument for.
Okay, the 2 and 8.
That's it.
All right, so race 4.
Let's go look at that. That'll be our first turf route today. Mile 16th on the turf, claiming 10,000. So yesterday they did have one horse go wire to wire.
That was race 4, right?
Yeah,
Okay, race 4.
yeah. We're going into race 3, but we're just going over race 4
Got it.
right now.
Mile and 16th on a turf, claiming 10,000.
Okay, so yesterday one horse went wire to wire, and the other 3 races they did close, deep close. I thought the track was backing up until that one wire to wire. So
Man, and this closer's 2-1 morning line. He's a closer.
So the one horse, last race, stalking closing day, average. He kind of rode the bias, did what he was supposed to do, got in range at the top of the stretch. Good race. 2 races ago, closing day again. Remember, Gulfstream was kind of favoring stalker closers on the turf. Average. So another solid race. He's been getting in position at the top of the turn. He looks like he'll be a solid contender. Oh, by the way, if you're new, if you're watching this for the first time, if it sounds like we're just now going over this for the first time and looking for the winner, we are. The night before, I just do my marks. I just put my notes in, but I don't do any handicapping the night before. I save it till now. That's just how I always play. The 2 horse, stalking closing day, last race. He did try to stalk, got in position at the top of the stretch. When I say that, at the stretch call, I want him within 3 lengths of the lead. He's actually been doing that for his last 6 races, I can see. So this horse is dependable at getting in position. 2 races ago, he was slow, still managed to get in position. 3 races ago, stalking closing day, managed to get in position. It was kind of an average, slow race. The 3 is out.
Kitten's Joy horse on it too, by the way.
Yeah.
Granny's Kitten. All right, hey, listen, this 4 horse. This is a serious drop in class for this 4.
Yeah. But why?
I don't know.
I don't like that at all.
Race at
Why?
16, he won. A closing move, he won. I don't know how you have that circle square average.
Here's the thing.
What are the numbers? 26.
He's dropping to 50. Okay, let's go over this horse. I'm going to start with 3 races ago on July 5th. Because Bill did bring up something about this horse. So he was racing at 50 grand. That's a huge drop. Average. Looked like a closer there. 2 races ago, August 3rd, he came out slow, average, again at 50 grand. So then they say, hey, we need to drop this horse. He made a closing move, lengthwise anyways. They dropped him to 16,000. Stalking closing day, this horse ran how the track was playing. That should have been slowest winner. That first circle is a wrong mark.
Right.
I don't know how I made that mistake. Okay, so he won at 16,000. So why the fuck are they dropping him to 10? I don't like this drop.
You know what else? This horse also lost to the horse I like the most, the 6 horse. My Point Exactly.
Okay.
So My Point Exactly beat this horse at, what was that?
So
Optional
anyways,
claimer 16,000.
If this was my horse, I would like to see him in another $16,000 race or a 12.5 race. I'm not saying he can't win, but I don't like the drop. Tiger Paw, the 5 horse. I couldn't rate his last 2 races. They were at Delaware. 3 races ago, he was at Gulfstream Park. That was a slow to average race on a stalking day. You know what? So far, we're not seeing any speed horses in this race.
The 6 has got speed.
Okay, so 6 is our speed horse. So this is the horse. So last race, stalking closing day, this horse tried to...
He's also a huge drop in class.
Actually, he tried to stalk. I gave him an asterisk because he went way too fast. Those 3 hearts are my highest marks. Those are huge. Hearts in the right place come back and win at a huge percentage. That's who I like. 2 races ago on the dirt, the inside of the track was good. This horse was slow. I got a feeling that was just a speed favoring day. He was second all around. I don't know how being 1 length off the lead makes you slow. He earned his one of his top speed figures. I'm going to forgive those slow race. 3 races ago, July 7th, he was average, trying to go more of a speed. Remember, speed was not that great at Gulfstream Park on the turf. So we definitely like this 6.
70 to 1 race.
7's another horse with speed. He was at Evangeline most of his career, or at least his most recent career. That's why I only did 1 race. Last race, stalking closing day, he was average, slow, average. Just kind of a out there race that doesn't look very good. This horse has shown speed a couple races at Evangeline, but for more often than not, he seems like a closer. Well, he wired to win.
He stalked as well.
He closed to win. He kind of stalked to almost win. These are annoying fucking horses, in my opinion.
Do you like speed on the turf?
It depends on if the turf's favoring it and how many speed horses. Right now, I only see 1 speed horse. Whenever we see 1 speed horse, we like the turf.
Yeah.
For sprints, absolutely, I like the turf sprint speed.
Okay, so what's the double? The 2.8 to the 6 paying? Here, I'll give you back the clicker. 2.8 to the 6.
You don't have my probables.
Race 3 going to 4, Paul.
No. Yeah, I was in race. I'm refreshing. Oh, all right.
That cigar smells good, man.
You like it?
What flavor is it?
Al Capone used to smoke these.
Who the fuck is Al Capone?
You don't know who fucking Al Capone is?
I know who Al Capone is, but not L. You said like L, like El Jefe.
No.
El Capone. L. The Capone, you were saying.
Okay, so we're looking for the 2 and the 8 with the 6. 2-6 is paying $14 for $1. 8-6 is paying $21. So they're border. The lowest double right now that I see is the 4-6. Oh, 4-6? Who's the 4? 4 is a horse that you were arguing for.
Yeah.
What you want? Your dog's just laying his shit on my knee.
Huh? Lady Marcella, motherfucker. The 4.
Let's look at this.
I got you thinking about that 4 now, don't I?
All right. He is dropping in class, this 4. She is dropping in class. Okay, here's my theory and how I feel about deep closers. For the most part, unless you're like a Zinzada type, but for most parts, I think that closing, being a deep closer is an inferior running style. I think you need help, a lot of help. You need traffic to be clear. You need the pace to be fast enough. And you need the leaders to get tired.
I hear you.
So for the most part, I fade deep closer type at medium to small
You
prices.
see where the other two horses are at, right?
I
2 to
will-
1.
Yeah, but I will take a deep closer if I think the track is favoring closers. The problem with this 4 is I don't think the track on the dirt at sprints is going to favor a closer. If he wins, I just think it's a bad field. I'm not a buyer on this horse. I'm just not, and that's my theory. Overall,
So what's the?
I do better fading this type of horse than I do, but on
All right.
any particular race they can beat.
So what's the 2-8 paying to the 6?
I told you, 14 and 21.
14
for a
and
dollar.
21 for $1.
Yeah.
So you want to go for it or not?
Well, we're definitely going to go for that, but I'm even going to add some more horses on. Oh, I wanted to do the 8 to win. I can't even do the 8 to win here. I'm going back over this race. This week race is really.
You're running out of time. I'm in a hurry now. You're not going to let me be able to tweet it. I'm going to just tweet.
All right, we're going to do the 2-8 over to 6
I'm
doubles
going to.
because we're definitely playing that.
Golf Park West. Race 3 going into 4. Race 3. Doubles. The 2. The 8 with the 6. What else you got?
I like the 8 better. I think I like the 8 better than the 2. I want to use a few more. I want a wider fan in the next leg. I think I want to use the 1, 2. Let me make sure those are paying. 8 to the 1 and 2. Oh, they get a little bit less. Oh my God. The doubles just aren't.
He said the doubles just aren't.
You know what? They're all kind of like a 2-4 is paying $8. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna single the 8 here. Single the 8. I like the 8 better than the 2. And we're going 4, 6, 1, and 2. 1, 2, 4, and 6. 8 over to 1, 2, 4, and 6. Because I can't. I wanted to do a win bet on this 8. And I am not making this a major bet here. I'm hitting it. It'll be decent. I'm going after this decent, but it's not a prime bet here for sure. We're going at it, but not. Oh, I wanted to put something out there. So I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks for that tournament. I am toying with the idea. Some guys emailed me and asked about it. Is buying extra entries and putting them up and selling shares. So the tournament costs $500 per entry. I'm definitely buying one on my own. I'm willing to buy 1 or 2 more if guys are interested in wanting to do that. If you want to do that, you guys can hit me up. I'm not offended either way. But that'll be in 2 weeks.
You hear that, Lewis? You want in on that? Oh, by the way, Grossman, I told you about Delvin Cook last week. Hope you didn't start him.
And the price for that tournament with 300 people in there, talking about $47,000 for the leader, 20,000 per second. So there was one guy acting like he wanted the information, like he might be there. If you made plans, let me know. I forget who was asking about it. It might have been Elliott. I'm not sure.
Grossman said you don't like this race, not even a little bit.
You know what? If we didn't sit out the first two races, I would have liked to sit out this race too. So far, this card has been poo-poo. And as much as I talk shit about this fork, I admit the fork can beat me.
Man, you poo-pooed me on the fork big time right off the bat before we.
Well, that's just because, dude, I always go back to my definitions and I always go back to my theories. You know, they keep me out of trouble. You know.
You know me.
Well, here's the thing. Do you really want to argue for a 6-5? Like, you're working hard for a 6-5. Now, I'm working hard for 2-1s. But neither of this is our style.
I spell cantaloupe.
We're looking for a 10-1 or higher. 50-1 if we can find one today. Cantaloupe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can spell peach.
Cantaloupe? That's not it. Anybody know how to spell cantaloupe out there?
Why are you trying to tweet cantaloupe?
Because one of our followers asked what's a good safe word.
Well, change the safe word to something you can spell.
Cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe. That's my safe word I use when we're doing whips and drugs at the house.
Oh no, you got to keep safe words down to one syllable.
No, cantaloupe.
You can't have a 3-syllable word.
Yes. That's way.
Because what if you say canta and then she fucking forearm shivers you in the face? You can't get the lobe
And you say, cantaloupe.
You can't do a 3-syllable safe word.
He said pineapple.
That's a rookie mistake right there.
Ben Robinson says cantaloupe. I like that. We'll go with that.
That's a rookie mistake.
Oh no, I like cantaloupe. Canta.
You remember that game BB Butcher?
Yeah, man. I used to play BB Butcher like a motherfucker.
So one of the fights I got in at high school, we were playing BB Butcher. So BB Butcher is a game, if you don't know.
Can't say no B words.
If you say a B word, everyone in your crew just starts punching you until you say BB Butcher. So we had this one kid, Derek, in math class, and we're all pounding him. And he couldn't get out BB Butcher. His mind just went blank.
That sure says best safe word is boring.
I like that one.
That's Norm McDonald. Lewis says, LOL, I love Norm.
And here's a horse that we didn't even talk about. That got the lead.
The 3.
Who the fuck was the 3?
That was the one-time race.
No, there was no one-time racer here.
I think he only raced once.
Oh my God, I missed that.
Yeah, all chance to improve, the 3. Hey, Grossman, you're going to have to send me the Pumpkinhead joke, or I'm going to look it up. Norm McDonald, the Pumpkinhead joke. I'm looking it up.
Well, the 8's a rat.
Yeah, he's done. Here comes your 2, though. And there's my 4 right on his ass.
Yeah, here's your problem. I only bet the race because of the damn 8. If you would have made me pick, oh, look at them. They're going so, the 3's gone. They ain't catching him.
They're loping.
They ain't catching him. He went 25 and 447 too. There, she got something.
First time starter.
Not first time starter. Second time.
Second time starter. Every right to improve. 3, 2, 1.
All inside.
3, 2, 1. Bam. Signs of second.
God damn it, Bill. You got me so wrapped up in that 4 horse. My whole argument was how bad he sucked. No, it was.
That's why I love you, man. Apollina.
This horse ran in the 5-hole on a good rail day. How did I miss this?
Oh, Afrolina. Is that what they used to put in their Jerry curl back in the day? Afrolina. I think that's Jerry curl juice.
Oh, seriously, how the fuck did
Black says this is the Gulfstream West I remember. What the fuck?
How the fuck? No, seriously, how the fuck did I miss this? Oh my God. He was in the 5-hole when the rail was good. I hated the 4. I hated the 1. I said I bet the 2 by fucking default. You hated the 5 for the exact same reason. The 7 was scratched.
8 had nothing.
No, 8 had nothing. You want to know what? I got a feeling as we go out throughout the day, this is just my feeling right now. I got a feeling speed is still going to be good.
Oh, the 2 got bumped hard out of the gate by the
But I have a feeling that we might see the inside of the track being dominant
Did you hear me?
on the dirt. Yeah, I heard you.
That's what allowed that 3 to get the lead.
I got a feeling he looks like a horse that. Now, granted, he wouldn't have made a major bet, but he looks like a horse that if we would have went through each horses again, I might have did the throw in.
All I know is I'm going to go home and order me a case of Afrolina.
You keep on with that joke.
Hey, Vito Russo in the house.
You keep on.
What up, Vito? Yo, yo. Vito. The 4 was nowhere.
No, dude, in races where it's hard to find speed, you really want to fade those deep closers. You really do. I think I made a poor mistake on this 3. I couldn't make it my top bet, but I'm talking about for a toss-in horse. We did say, hey, these one-time runners have every right to improve, but what I didn't really know, I kind of forgot about them because I was just so pissed about Bill's 4 horse and had to keep arguing against him.
You always blame me, man.
Well, dude, it's not like I would have pulled a hammer on him. It would have been a $5 double.
Well, I'm pretty
you know
sure.
what I'm
Hey,
saying?
listen, I'm pretty sure about the 6 in the next race. I think I got my heart set on him.
I know you do, but it's a new track.
Mile and 16th on a turf. Let me see. Roll down there. How many races he ran at this distance?
What you want to look here? I'll give it to you because you look at shit that I don't even respect. What do you want to know?
How many times he's ran at this distance? The 6.
How does that help in handicapping?
Oh shit! This is his deal. This is jam, dude. Mile or better is his jam on the 6.
You know we only handicap to the 6 furlong mark, and you want to know if they went a mile or a mile 16.
I know. I just want to see what he likes running at.
All right, Bill brought his dog over and got my dog in trouble right away. Bill's been on my nerve all morning. I'm just going to take shots at Bill all day today.
Hey, listen, like one of the viewers pointed out, Paul, I think you're a better handicapper when you're alone. I mean, I like Bill and all.
I am.
I know.
I am.
I'm in your ear hole. But I tell you what, I've saved you from fucking jumping off the cliff.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose right now, but you're throwing out all the shit that drives me absolutely bonkers.
I'm trying to fuck.
I honestly don't know if you're doing it on purpose.
I
right
am.
now.
I am. I'm fucking with you on purpose.
It's the funniest thing.
Let's look at times.
Yeah. Let's look at times.
Let's see if anybody went sub 24.
Let's look at the exact same shit.
Hold on. I'm looking for a sub 24 horse. The 6. He's sub 24.
Hey Lou, is that the what was it? The 6 horse at Churchill Downs? Is that the horse you're talking about? I didn't bet him if that's the one you're talking about, but I did watch the race.
Jose Rios. What up? Yo.
Hey,
my apologies if you did. He must not have ran well, huh?
Hey Grossman, you gave out 2 picks. One was a pick 5, and one was a 4th place finisher. Your touts are good here. Your touts are good here, buddy.
So you couldn't get it done at the mile.
For you to lose your equity in that pick 5 you gave out, I think you got to give out like 20 in a row losers.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, dude. He tried to sell everyone a fucking $1,500 ticket.
Hey, so is anybody interested in jumping in on this tournament out in Vegas with Paul?
If you think about it, just email me. Or get in contact with me. Just
we got one taker and extra take, actually 2. Me,
yeah, we
and
got
Parsons possibly.
Parsons said he was in.
Parsons in?
I played with Parsons last night.
All right, so me and Parsons are in on this extra ticket. We only really need 3 more people.
No. I'm buying a share too.
Oh, 2 more people.
I get a share of both tickets.
Grossman said I might be. I need more info.
You can look up.
Blatt said he wouldn't mind buying a share.
You can either contact me from here. I'll put out my email. You can either contact me by email if you want to see the official stuff. It's at the Orleans Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Go to their website. Go to the sports book. And all the information, the rules and everything is under the Fall Classic. The entry is $500 to get in. It's a 3-day tournament. I'm going to try to do live posts and updates. I'll definitely, if you guys are in.
We'll do it on the Twitter.
If you guys are in on the email, I'll definitely send you an email how shit's going. You're allowed to buy 3 entries. The entries are numbered, and it's all like a slide credit card. I can't do anything funny with the entries. We'll put up the number of what entry going for you guys and what card to look for. They do daily prizes. So the tournament's based on 300 people, 300 entries. And the winner is $47,000. Second place is $20,000, and they pay down to I think the top 25, something like that. But all their information is under the Fall Classic at the Orleans Hotel and Casino.
And I'm not going.
Yeah, Bill can't. Bill found out he can't make it.
So what I'm going to be doing is
he's going to be playing.
Paul and I are on one ticket, and then Paul and I are on the other tickets too. Well, I'm going to be keeping in constant contact with Paul for the 3 days. We're going to be going through the forums together. So what I can do is keep it all updated on the Twitter, or we can do whatever the hell they call that, DM or messaging or whatever the fuck. We can figure it out one way or another how we can all stay in contact.
And I'm going to try to post some shit on YouTube. I just got to see how to do it from my phone and everything.
Right. And I may come up and give live updates on YouTube as well. I don't know. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So obviously we're not going to have a show that week. I'll keep up with my fantasy football shit. Even though you fuckers aren't paying too much attention to it, I'm still going to keep doing it.
Yeah, Lewis. I would have to get the money before. I don't have to sign up to the Wednesday before the trip while we're there. So the way we do it is PayPal. I'd have to, before I can't, you know, people told me other times that they're into things with me. I don't count anything official until the money comes through PayPal. Let me put up my Gmail if you guys, or my email address. And then if we win the big one, the only thing that's got me a little bit is concerned is they don't allow partnerships officially. So they would do the whole taxes there. And that would be under my Social Security. So I guess for the payouts, we could go into it on email, but what would probably happen is I would have to probably just, I used to be a contractor, so I know about 1099s. I'm pretty sure that's how it would work. It might be a different form, but it'd probably be like pay you off as like a subcontractor. So, you know, no one gets burdened with someone else's tax. And if it's like, you know, if it's only $2,000 or something like that for the prize that we hit, if we hit a prize, I won't worry about that. It's just the first place prize is the only prize that I'm really worried about the problems that might cause.
Maybe we got a tax expert in the house. But does taxes?
Well, my guy's good at helping me with that shit because I got to write off and do all that funky shit anyway, so I don't think it'll be a problem. And with taxes, I always say it's a good problem to have. I know a lot of you gamblers don't like paying the gambling tax. I never have a problem at the end of the year. If you win it, I you know.
Look, I told you the dog's gonna pass out all fucking day.
Oh, yeah, they're
He
both
got
in
them
trouble.
shots.
Well, my dog won it.
He got all his last puppy shots this morning, man. He's burnt out. And he got his rabies tag.
So the rest of the races at Gulfstream, or at Gulfstream Park, well, I'm just going to call it Gulfstream, guys. I'm really curious about how this inside of the track plays.
Uh-oh. I'm looking for a rail. Hey, who the fuck? We're at 3 to 5 now, man. Our horse turned into the chalk.
Well, he's the only speed. What do you honestly think you're going to get on it?
What, he start out in the morning?
The morning don't mean shit.
I hear you, but goddamn.
There's a scratch.
I didn't think he was going to go to 3 to 5.
That's one man's opinion at the track. You know, the morning line. You can't put. I actually like looking at the morning lines. I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, every time there's a bad morning line, you just got to reply. You got to remind yourself it's one dude's.
It's freezing in here, Paul. It's just like a fucking meat locker up in here.
What do you want? I ain't turning on the heat for you, fucking sweetie.
Oh, Grossman, you missed the show. Just watching, what were you watching? I was watching YouTube videos about the cheating poker player at Stone's Casino. Well, it's on there, Grossman. You can check it out. I had a little snafu last night. For some reason, my, what do you call that? OBS? My OBS system disconnected towards the end of the show. That's why there's a couple extra little tidbits. Don't take a look at the 38-second one. That's jacked up. But the 5-minute one, connect with the
that's going to get
prior
erased. I got to go in there.
The 38-second one?
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Yeah, 38-second one can go away.
Well, we went over this fourth race. Let's look at this fifth race.
Okay, race 5, baby.
These races, I mean, I'm not feeling today.
Race 5.
I do feel a little,
Jose Rios, what's going on, man?
sounds like a new name.
He's been around.
Rio's been around.
Oh, you need help with your DraftKings lineup, huh? Well, I'll tell you what, if you ask me questions down in the comment under the video, I'll do the research tonight and get back to you, man, for sure. So, like I said, if you got any comments or any questions or anything, stick them to that video and I will get back to you, I promise.
All right, we'll just do the 5th race right now. We got claiming 12.5, non-winners of 2 lifetimes, 6 furlongs on the dirt. We finally seen a horse worth having popped. Like I said, so far yesterday, all the horses went wire to wire on the dirt sprints. And the first race we had today went wire to wire on the turf sprint. So that's 100% of the winners went wire to wire, including a 25-1 shot. Granted, it was a weak field. So we're kind of looking for that. And, you know, I got a feeling that when all's said and done, we might be thinking that it's inside of the track. But it's just my initial thought right now. I will admit, last race was a weak field, so I could see that 3. I wish I would have had a more open mind last race.
Mac and Company said Derby futures on Boveda.
Derby futures, you're sick.
Tempted by 8 rings at 16-1.
Why would you take 16-1? Oh man, I don't get those Derby futures.
Okay, so this one horse, he's a big drop in class this race.
Yeah, he was running an open. I do agree. This horse does not have consistent speed. He did go wire last year at this track. But, you know, his other races, he hasn't really had the lead. He was average, slow last race, and I didn't go back to December for his other races. He is getting the inside. But I don't know. I think there's going to be other horses I like better. And the 2 is going to be one of them. That happened fast. Hopefully it'll be long. 3. Jesus, these races. So the inside of the track was gold. Last race, this horse was 1. He got an asterisk because he was in the 7 hole. I totally forgive him for that race. He came out average. 2 races go on the inside. He earned a better speed figure. He went wire to wire. He might be a little low in class here.
He started out high, came down.
Really. Those are maiden races. Maiden races, you're not class until you win.
He did maiden claiming 35,000, then he did 20,000.
You don't get credit for winning or losing by 15 and 25 lengths.
All right,
not giving him credit there. 3 horse. Last race was on the turf at the basement. 2 races ago was January. The rail wasn't as gold there, so I didn't give him an asterisk for being in the 8 hole. Comes out average. He won his most recent race on the turf. I'm just not. I don't have a good read on this horse, to be honest. What do you think of him, Bill?
The 3?
Yeah, I don't have a real good read on him. He won on the turf. He stalked on the turf. Oh, it's raining at Belmont.
Yeah, they got the same shit we got. I don't like the 3.
You don't like the 3?
No, I like the 4 better than I like the 3.
So 4 last race had the good part of the track, came out average for that race, even though he lost by 10 lengths, earned a decent speed figure. 2 races ago on the good part of the track, average slow. 3 races ago in the 4 hole, he still managed to get the rail. Oh, that was on the turf. I don't care for that race. He went 23-3. That was 7.5 furlongs. So I don't care for that race. I don't trust this horse on the lead. I don't like route to sprint.
Oh, look at the 5.
5 last race. He comes out average. I kind of like that race. It was in a little lower class. 2 races ago, he earned 2 hearts, but that was on a turf. You know, these turf horses going to dirt, it's not my favorite thing. I I don't like making hard choices at horses that aren't worth the odds. Like when I got to make a hard choice on a horse that's 2-1 or 5-2, I almost don't even care to make the choice. Make me make a choice at 10-1.
You're not going to like the 6 just because of that.
Well, I don't think he's a hard choice. I think he was on the outside of the track. One on the outside of the track was the fastest winner of the day at the bottom class 2 races ago.
Look what he did in the 2-post 2 races ago.
Well, he should have done better.
He's in a 2-hole.
Should have done better.
He didn't.
Yeah. The horse I like there is a 2 horse, but fucking, I should be getting better than 3-1 on this horse. Dude, this is a tight odds line. How does he give me a 3-1, a 5-2, and a 2-1 all in the same race? That's a tough decision right there. I don't think I'm going to like the doubles. And now we got to play this damn... Let me see this. Playing the 6 ain't fucking nothing. Man, I needed a second track to handicap today because these plays are not even plays that I want to pull the trigger on. How do you get a whole day of no trigger action? So our top choice here is the 6, even though I think it's a little more open than that. But they're not leaving me any room to Dutch here, Bill.
Nope.
None. And look at the doubles. 6-2 is paying $13. I feel that that's short. 6-4 is paying 11, and 6-5 is paying 13. 6-6 is paying 13. This is not a spread race. There's no value here. You can't take a single with 4 horses hoping to paying $4 to get 13. Oh, you can. It's not the worst, but it's, God damn it, it's not what I want to. It's not what I fucking want to do at all.
Hey, this is our girl Tatiana Rayanne. She liked our safe word cantaloupe.
That's because she wants the right to keep beating someone's ass until they get the 3 syllables out of there.
Tatiana says yes to cantaloupe.
I'm weak. I need a single syllable word. I need to yell out a letter. Get it over quick.
I like cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. That's crazy. Antelope.
I knew she'd like it.
I'd go blank. You're thinking of cantaloupe.
Oh, funny motherfucker.
I mean, this is a tight board. Again, look at the 6, the 2, the 5, and the 4. Why does it keep looking like, is it raining there at Gulfstream? Did it get wet there?
I'm not sure. Says his safe word is ouch.
There you go.
My wife is too little. I don't have a safe word with my wife.
No, it's dry there.
She can't.
Oh, fuck.
She can't hurt me.
Why did I think it was raining there? It's dry as can be there.
Yeah, what are you talking about? No rain. Sun's shining.
Okay.
You know, one time I told Alicia, punch me as hard as you can. She pulled back her hand and it instantly swelled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? Oklahoma Derby.
Replay.
Under the lights. Owendale pulled it off. Sure did. Mucho Gusto. Beat my Mucho Gusto.
Dude, everybody beats Mucho Du Gusto.
Mucho de gusto.
I can beat him on my
You
bike.
said mucho de gusto.
I can beat him on a 10-speed.
It's not mucho de gusto.
I don't even have to use the third fucking gear to beat that fucking
I
horse.
love that horse.
I know you do, and I keep telling you. If every time he ran, if we just made a bet for my mortgage, I would have saved a lot of money this year.
I like me some mucho gusto. El mucho gusto.
You know, honestly, we like the 6. I'm not pulling the trigger here. I like the 6, 1, 2, 4. I
Paul.
just see no value here.
Paul,
What?
cantaloupe.
That's a safe non-betting word?
Yeah. If I say cantaloupe, we don't bet. Look who I got wanting to lead in the next race, race 5.
Well, there's not one horse that wants to lead there. Everybody, right?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, race 5.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh, yeah. 2, 5, 6. Yeah.
I think I'd be worried about that one, though.
You do. You do got to worry about the one. Because here's the thing. I'm not sure if that one's a stalker. I'm not sure if that horse is a leader.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
I think he ran a couple races where he was completely off form.
Actually, Grossman, the 2, 5, and 6 want the lead. But you got to worry about that one.
What are you talking about next race?
Yep. Mack and Company says I'm way better at picking who can't win.
You know what? Start with that.
Hey, we got a new guy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Hey, Mac, when I make my odds line, it's easier for me to start my odds and giving my percentages to the horses that I hate.
Yeah, boy says the 1 looks good to him. In race 4, dropping class closer.
Yeah, I like the 6, the 1, the 2, and the 4. I can't bet this race though. Unless I just single the 2 next race. But I like the 2, but I don't think the 2's a single. That's the problem.
No.
I think next race is a tough race. All right.
I got a buzz.
You need something, buddy.
I got a buzz.
Is it just a buzz?
Yeah, I got a little buzz. Just a little buzz. I got a little buzz. Yeah, boy.
Who's going to push this 6? Is there anyone going to push this 6? The 2 might. 2 can lay close enough. 6 is a trip. You know what? Shouldn't fucking do this. Shouldn't fucking do this. Shouldn't fucking do this.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm
Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe.
I'm
Cantaloupe.
betting. You know what they say? Players play.
Fucking honeydew. Cantaloupe. Musk melon.
I went small. I went small bet. Single to 6 here. You don't got to put it up.
I'm not putting it up. 6 with the what?
2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 5 in the next race.
2, 3, 5?
Yep.
Fuck is wrong with you? 2, 3, 5. Cantaloupe. You didn't pay attention, Paul.
Bill, I didn't even bet $5 doubles.
Okay.
I'm in the $2 range.
All right.
I just did action. If our main bet is a $20 or $10 double, and our soft bet is a $5 double, for me to go a $2 double is basically I'm sitting out.
Where's our boy Von Paulo to talk shit? Hey, Judge Joe Brown says he likes the 2, 1, and a 4. 2, 1, 4.
Yeah, I see it. I see all of it. My only problem with this race, right? I would like to see the 6 get a little more pressure than by the 2. I think the 2 is the only one that can press.
Oh my God, the 6 is a big old gray.
If no one presses this 6, 8 to 5 might look like an overlay.
Big old gray with pink silks.
Oh, I hate grays.
That's what the 6 is.
I hate grays. I'm steaming about last race still. This already feels slow.
Look, the 6 ain't even working
This
hard,
feels
dude.
slow.
The 6 is gliding.
I'm calling this a 25 at the front end. This feels like a 25. This might even be 25 and change. This feels slow to me. 24 and 2. And like I said, 2's the only horse that I thought that could do any pressure here.
Cool, man. Both of them opening up a hell of a gap.
But do they feel like they're speeding up, or are they loping around at that same pace?
They're still loping.
No, they sped it up. They went 47-4. They went a little quicker. That'd be a 23 and 2. No, that's considerable, actually. Remember the first race, they went 25-25.
Oh, that's 50. Right.
Whoop, whoop. I just stepped on your dog's head.
He don't care. That's a Mastiff, Paul. Not a poodle mix. He didn't even move, did he? And the 6 is opening up. 4's coming with him. Look at that 4 run him down. 4 ran him down from behind.
Was it 6-4-1-2?
4-6.
The way I bet there's nothing I could do here.
4 was big class dropper and a closer.
Well, 6 is coming out the same races. You can't say one's a class dropper.
Grossman says 4. 4-6 what, Paul?
4-6-1-2, I want to say.
4-6-1.
It was all the contenders. Yeah, 4-6-1-2.
So the big class dropper closer came up and got him. Grossman, you hit that?
Yeah, I think he did.
I told you cantaloupe.
I'll be back.
Cantaloupe. What, are you going to poop?
Yep.
You taking your phone with you?
Yes, I am.
You going to be in there that long?
I plan on.
You look at porn on your phone? Oh my God. Stupid gray, I know it. Oh, you're going upstairs too? Oh, shit. Paul just went upstairs with his phone to the bathroom and took his cigar. That's serious. I don't know what's going on up there, but I can guarantee you it's got something to do with the scat queens of the Congo. That's Paul's latest porn kick. Scat queens of the Congo. Look it up. Okay, race 4. The 4 horse. Unlock the potential. Yep. Closer all the way. Oh, nice way to go, Grossman. What are you live to? Or you closed it out? Which one? Live to something or you closed it out? Not sure. National Geographic. Pretty much, man. He likes them boobies that look like vines. Paul's got strange taste in porn. Well, that was the only heart horse in that race, and it got beat by a closer. So what's that telling everybody? Speed's not holding on the grass. Live to the 2-4, okay. There's my girl down there taking pictures again. I like her better with the cotton candy hair. I want her to get her cotton candy hair back. Right.
Did try Super or Exacta pay anything? I don't see how they could. Exacta actually paid decent.
Did you wash your hands? Get off! Oh, you did. Good boy.
I pee on them.
Good boy. Do you like I do to kids? You wash your fucking hands? Hey, Parsons, man, what's up? How's your butthole?
Your butthole. Are we in the 4th race or the 5th race?
Going into the 5th race, homie.
Oh, they haven't got the payoffs yet? What did they Exacta pay? 24. They Exacta actually paid okay. Wow, boxing to try? No.
Oh, you got a hell of a headache. Damn, they went that deep on you? Damn, son. When I came out of my deal, all I wanted was a bit Whopper. Man, I wanted a Whopper so bad. Well, it's like, you can't eat yet. I'm like, give me a Whopper. I'm starving. Haven't eaten in 2 days. She goes, do you know how bad you were being in there? I said, no, I don't. She goes, you pulled your dick out and everything. You were trying to accost the Asian nurse. He said, I showed you mine, now show me yours, and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, Kiki gets called back every time I'm drugged up, too.
You got to come get this guy.
You can't leave me in fucking naked with just a robe on. Someone's got to see this. It's
That's
art.
what I'm saying.
That's what I tell Kiki. Someone has to see it. What's going on with the Twin Spires website? Why aren't these
Oh, with the crazy Peronis you got going on. That interests some women.
I think all these information you're giving out, you're soft selling yourself.
Oh, no, I don't have Peronis. I never tied my shit up with jump rope and hung myself from the rafters with it.
Why is Twin Spires not kicking in the results? I just want to see what that stupid super paid. I don't think it could have paid anything worth.
Hey, Parsons, I'm hoping you had a clean bill of health, man, and don't worry about if you had any of them polyps. They always come back negative. You had polyps when you went? No polyps? Clean as a whistle.
I think the doctor took a picture and put it in his dining room.
Nice.
That was very nice.
He had a clean tunnel.
He said it was very nice. It was lovely. I think he used the word lovely.
I had 4 polyps. They all came back negative. I had some speed bumps in there.
Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome, buddy.
He joined me for the last 2 races on the phone yesterday, and we made a bit of money. Well, yesterday I hit every race at a Gulfstream except for the one I sat out.
Holy shit, you had 10 polyps. Don't sweat it, man. You'll come back clean. Just think, they took them all out, so next time you take a poop, it'll be a little bit faster. No more speed bumps. Instead of spending 7 minutes, you'll only be in there 4.5.
I'm done with you today, man.
What?
I'm fucking done with you. I'm so fucking done with you today.
What's the problem over there?
I don't know.
You're uptight today. What are you all uptight about?
My eyes are bugging just for all the extra work I've been doing, man.
You need to calm down.
Parsons, I said we were leaving for Vegas this Tuesday. It's 2 weeks from now. I'm a week in advance when I told you that. I wonder what's going on with Twin Spires. My Twin Spires is not making that race
I close
official.
it, reopen it.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so if anyone was wondering about why we didn't do a Sunday show,
I was hungover.
well, that's not the reason. That's why Bill didn't jump on with his football. The night before, I opened up all my computer and all my horse racing files disappeared. They were on the list, but faded out. And when I tapped on them, they wouldn't open. So I blew a gasket and had to fucking go right to the Apple store as soon as they opened. And they didn't open till 11, so I couldn't make it back. But luckily, I got everything back.
Carson said you decided about shared ticket.
I put it out there if enough guys want to do it. We'll probably be good on it, though. We'll probably get at least one more. If we got more interest, we could do up to 3. You guys want shares? I don't know. So what? $100 would be 1/5 of the ticket. If you want to go $50, it'd be what, 1/10? 1/10 of the ticket, because the entire ticket is $500. But like I said, my email is up there if you guys are interested. I didn't check to see if anyone is.
Like you said, Blatt, we're looking for $100 a person, but if not, we can do 50 if we got enough people.
So far, we haven't even had a real play yet, Parsons. You haven't missed anything at Gulfstream Park West today. It has been, well, it's been chalky other than 125 to 1, and I feel like I made a mistake by not throwing him in there.
Yeah,
he was a tough one to have.
We'll do it through the PayPal, through our tip bucket.
Yeah, it'd be through PayPal.
So roll on the grass.
It'd probably just be $100 or $50, whatever you're comfortable with. And it'll just be divided by the cost of the ticket. That's all it is.
Oh man, he jerked up on that 4, something evil. He turned that horse sideways, pulling up that 4, and look, it's still got plenty of run.
But if the donate name on PayPal is different from your name, you're gonna want to let me know exactly who you are through the email. So I don't get confusion.
Horse for so much. This guy in the 4, man, is doing nothing but breaking the shit out of that horse.
You're talking about a race no one's watching. Where are you at, Laurel?
Yeah. Fucking 4 could have went to the lead easy, man, but that jockey jerked the fuck out of him like 4 times. He jerked him so hard he turned him sideways.
I built the profile for Laurel, and that's God's honest, the fairest surface I've ever seen.
Look at that, dude. He pulled that horse back like 4 times, and he's still going to try to challenge for the lead. That horse could have been so far out in front, it wouldn't even be funny.
Who is that? Who are you talking about?
The 4 horse.
Oh, he just wanted to win by a little bit.
I guess. He jerked that horse back so bad he turned him sideways. I swear to God.
Well, is he even going to beat that 11?
Yep. 4's going to win, homie.
Yeah, 4 did. Oh,
shit.
I think he did.
Whoa. That's a crazy race, man. Who was that for? I remember who that horse is. Unbelievable ride on that fucking jockey. That horse should have been so far.
All right, now I'm going to rewind the race.
Go ahead.
I got to see what Bill's bitching about.
Go ahead. That 4 should have been out front by fucking 5 lengths.
Where was it at? The turn or? Okay, I see the 4
It's
right
coming
now.
up.
That's the back stretch right there.
Watch. When he puts the brakes on this horse so bad, the fucking horse goes sideways.
Wow, you're not kidding right there. He's doing it right now for like 3 strides. Oh, he gets in between horses. I see what you're talking about.
Wait, you ain't seen shit yet. He could have just let that fucking horse go there. Oh, you missed where he turned him sideways.
Yeah,
He turned him sideways. He was on the rail when he pulled him sideways.
Okay, I didn't go back far enough.
Keep going.
Oh, he broke on the lead. I like it when closers break on the lead. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Watch this shit, dude.
Oh,
Brakes on. Look at look.
oh my Lord.
Look at that.
Oh,
That's
no.
huge, dude.
Who was that for? If you guys are watching Laurel race, Bill is absolutely right. How many strides was that?
It's insane.
Wow.
That jockey almost fucked himself, and that horse still won. Look at right there.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7,
8.
Woo!
Still braking. Watch, he brakes again. Watch. He puts the air brakes on again. Right here. Look, braking. Braking. Look him pulling his nose up. Brake.
Yeah, but
Brake.
the real shit was
Yeah, when he was on the rail.
wow, yeah.
He's still pulling him up. Look at him pulling on him.
Yeah, I can argue
That horse
that's
wants to
rating.
go.
He does want to go.
He should have let that horse go. That horse would have beat that field by 5, 6 lengths.
I hope he got the I hope he got the photo. He was 5-1. Yeah, that was a lot of
that
trouble.
horse up. Remember who that horse is.
I don't know if dude, if in a different spot and all that, I don't buy into that. But that was legit trouble.
That was huge.
That was legit trouble. 7 1,000s in a fucking call, that's huge.
He turned that fucking horse's body sideways.
He almost fell off the back too.
Yeah, you're right, Lewis. We got to know how many people are in before we split it up.
Well, if we get that many, I can do 3 entries under my name. I'm pretty sure that's the limit. I guess if we get all the emails, we can discuss if I want to have a single ticket that's mine, or do we want to just sell equal shares in all of them? We can discuss that too. However you guys feel more comfortable.
Look how sloppy Belmont is. Ooh.
My wife just don't want me buying in for multiple tickets myself. So, and some guys are talking about it because I also going to be playing my own money and we'll be at Vegas, so I'll be doing everything. Well, not everything. And I'm going to try to do many little live streams on the phone too. Quick little hitters.
So you want to talk about race 6?
Dude, I'm not feeling this card. But yeah, we got to do something. We didn't even come up with anyone on race 5. Oh, what did it? Okay, so the super finally paid. What you asking? Will I do the same picks on each ticket? Probably not. I'll probably play different ways. They are 3 different tickets. Will each ticket be the same?
I think also though, you should be able to get onto Twitter. We should be able to look at the form and tracks that you're looking at, and we should also have a little input.
Jesus fucking Christ! You've been in the tournament, and that's not going to work.
No, I'm just saying, if you say we're going into this race, we should all be looking at the same race. You know what I'm saying? We should know what race you're thinking about before you go into it. That's all. We should do that on the Twitter. Grossman said, so should we buy shares in all 3 tickets?
Oh. Well, right now, I don't know if we got enough interest for 3 tickets.
Also,
God, now you guys are fucking coming up with all these fucking questions. So my first thought was I was going to have my ticket, right? And you could buy up to 3. And the tickets all have their each credit card, okay? So what I would have to do is when I get there, I would have to let each person know what credit card ticket he's on, unless someone says, hey, Paul, I'm sending you $150. I want $50 equal shares of all 3 tickets. But then I got to know if we even got enough to say I have 3 tickets that are going to be, in. I'm willing to do it either way. I mean, I guess I didn't put a lot of thought into it, like everything. So, Lou, if you're really serious, you might want to just text me with the on the account. Let me know what you're actually thinking, how much, and I can see, or unless you guys want to hash it out in the chat room on who's really serious. Let me know, because I'm willing to share it. I'm also willing, if I have 3 tickets, I'm buying myself into a share of all 3 tickets also. So it's probably fair that I let you guys do the same. How I play the tickets would probably be different. Elliot says he wants to be in for 100. What are you thinking, Elliot? Would you rather have a big share of 1 ticket or be spread out? Well, how are you thinking you want to do that? I guess if we're spread out, that would be the fairest thing.
Hey, Tommy, what's up, brother? Long time no see, man.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're gonna grind forever.
Oh no, we've been grinding. We've been having some. I've been going back and forth on. Put it this way, me and Bill are always going to grind. It's just, are we always going to be on the internet, I guess. I got 30 years in, and this is what I do, so I'm always going to be playing.
Jeepin says, you got any doubles for 5 and 6? We haven't even gone through race 6. We got 2 minutes, and they're already making the walk over.
Yeah, we got really sidetracked. What does the next race look like?
Looks like the 2, 5, and 6 are going to go for the lead. The 4 will be just off of them. And then the 1 and 3 will be off of them. The 1's the big class dropper.
Let's go to race 6 real quick. Let's just see if we can find a single, because I know that I got to go wide here.
Fast.
So the 6th race is made in claiming 50,000 on the dirt. I'm sorry, 5 furlongs on the turf. I'm sorry. The 1's horse. Last race was on the dirt. We're looking for speed here. It seems like Speed won the first race, even though he was a big favorite and looked like a gimme. This horse was in the 5 hole. He almost earned a triangle and average. The 2 horse, goddamn, 1 race he had no speed. The other race he had speed. He was average on that day with the speed. Oh, that was at Belmont. I usually don't like Belmont shippers coming to Gulfstream. The 3-horse earned the Heart last race. Inside was good. He had the rail. That race, I'm getting mixed message. He's trying to turf for the first time. 4 is a first-time starter. I ignore them. The 5 looks terrible. The 6-horse earned a Heart. That was at a mile on the turf. I don't like the route to Sprint Angle. This horse has been slow most of his career, so I don't care for him.
The 6?
Yes. That Heart was earned on a fucking route race. The 7 and 9 and 10 are first-time starters. The 8 looks slow. The only horses I'm interested doing it this fast is the 1 and the 2 next race. Maybe the 1 and the 3. Maybe the 2 a little bit. I don't want to. I've been fading these Belmont horses at low prices at Gulfstream. So I like the 1 and the 3 there.
Hey, Blatt, we're not going to play the same picks for all the tickets. That's the whole idea of having 3 separate tickets.
Okay, I'll explain the theories on the tournament. This tournament is a little different. Let me see if I can do this race, and I'll try to say what we're thinking.
Tommy took yearlings to Keeneland and are prepping mares and foals for November, so haven't been playing much. Well, good luck with the horses,
he's at
Tommy.
Keeneland. Nice.
Good luck with the horses, brother.
So there's no real horse that I like in this race. I was kind of leaning towards Speed. I like the 2 because he ran on the outside last race. I think he might be a little light in class. I like the 5, but his better races have been on the turf. I did kind of think the inside of the track was better. I think I'm just going to try a 1-3 in this first leg, and this is not going to be a major bet here.
Did you say 1-3 in the first leg?
1 and 2 in the first leg, going to the 1 and 3 in the second leg. Just a small. It's more of an action play. I'm just doing $5 doubles. Remember, that's me not really liking a race. All right. So anyways, you guys seem interested in this tournament. So anyways, this tournament is a little different. It's going to be a win-only tournament. You get 15 plays a day for 15 bullets a day for 3 days. So 45 plays per ticket. Okay? It's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So basically, the bets are $100, fictional $100 win bet. The first $20 is full odds. The next $80 are capped at 20 to 1. What's different about this tournament, so most tournaments you can bet 1 horse per race on a single card. What's different about this tournament, you can bet as many as your bullets on a race. So these races where I'm between a 10 to 1 and a 15 to 1, you can bet them both in the tournament. But you lose the place. You get 15 shots, so you kind of need to be right. So we're going to do a mix of single plays. Some we might be using doubles in the same race. If I like 320 to 1s, I'd probably go a triple. But it's all going to be odds dictated. You need long shots. If I got 3 tickets, I'll be more willing to play some of the lower price horses, the 3 to 1s, the 5 to 2s, when I really think it's when I think they have a well over 50% chance to win. Bill is here saying that he'd like to do a Twitter where people can have input. I've been in enough of these tournaments to know with the time crunches and everything, I think that'd be pretty much impossible to relay all of that. Once the races start, it's going to be all the major tracks: Gulfstream Park, Hawthorne, Laurel, Keelan would be running, Belmont would be running, Santa Anita will be running. I won't touch Santa Anita, but they will be running. And there might, probably Woodbine. Thursday is going to be a lighter race day because, not all the tracks run. Friday and Saturday will also be busier. I just think it'd be impossible to do the Twitter and to do polls to kind of put that out there.
Brett says, can we pool all the tickets?
I'm willing to do that. So if you went and you, like I said, you just gave equal amount to all three and had the shares in all three, that might be the easiest way to do it, because I could see people, if I win on one ticket and lose on the other one or other two, people might be a little disappointed or call corruption. So maybe just being even would be, maybe that might be the easiest way to do it. I don't know. The problem is, because I do this for a living, I was going to try to, have my own ticket, but I guess I really got to see how many people are interested.
Yeah.
And then they give prizes, day prizes each day.
Nick says 4-horse at 15-1 in this race. How about this? Everybody that's interested, hit Paul up in an email. We need to get this shit figured out within a week. And once we get everybody's response.
On doing a Sunday show, right?
Yeah. Once we get everybody's response in the email, we'll go from there. I like pooling all the tickets. I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, because Bill will think I'll sandbag out one and play mine for. But this is what I told Bill. See, you only got one entry on the thing, so whoever they give, whoever wins the ticket, they always give you the big check and the name, and I'm chasing the prestige. There is no sandbagging on a fucking ticket. This is it's too hard of a game to say.
I never accused you of sandbagging.
Oh, that's what you said last night, you little bitch, and I told you, hey, split on both. Because I know how you are, yeah.
That's the Detroit in me, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense.
Please excuse the Detroit in me. That's all I can say.
We want this too, by the way.
Over here rubbing chairs, making all kinds of noise.
Well, your dog got me closer to you because I'm worried about us.
He don't care. I told you he's a mastiff. You can step on him. He's good. Oh, Parsons took the 4 on his doubles. He played 3, 4, 5 to the 2. And then another 5, 1, 2, 3.
This pace feels hot. If the 2 wins, I'm not getting paid what I should have got
22
paid.
and 2.
I think this inside of the track might prove to be good. Remember, he was in the 7-hole last time he ran that golf.
Yeah. He's opened up, but a gap. But I can't tell who this is on the outside trying to run with him. He ain't going to get there, though. The 5. 2, 5.
Okay.
1. Right? 2, 5, 1.
Well, that was a bias play. It wasn't a sexy bias play, but
2, 5, 1.
All right, we'll take that.
4 had nothing.
They're just not giving us nothing exciting. So
No.
Hey, can you move?
2, 5, 1. Tell him to get up on his pillow.
Winston, can you get up over here?
Come on.
Come on. You're just making me uncomfortable. I don't want to. Oh my God.
Easy, Bentley.
Did Billy shoot over here like a rocket?
Easy.
Come here, boy.
He heard you calling Winston's name. He's like, damn, you gotta show Winston attention?
I know, Bentley.
Bentley, you gotta take it easy on Winston. He had all the shots today, Bentley.
He's tired, Bentley.
He's tired, man.
Come on. You know you can't be there for the wires.
That poor Winston's knocked the fuck out. Look at him, dude. He's all sitting all uncomfortable. Look at him. Look at his legs and shit.
Jesus.
He's knocked the fuck out. Poor dog. Yeah, traumatic morning. Got like 4 shots.
Yeah, that wipes him out sometimes.
Man, he's done, dude. He grew a lot though, huh? Look at him. He ain't chunky now.
I really thought we deserved more odds on this
Alright,
too.
so we're
but
live
he
to the
was a
1 and the
fool
3.
anybody, yeah.
What's our payouts to the 1 and 3?
Probably not great. I didn't even have time to look them up, to be honest.
Poo.
I'm all over the place.
Poo.
You know what? I thought about singling, and I think I said it. Those 4 horses in the race before and singling the 2. But then they weren't paying enough for me to care about. Remember, they were paying 14, 18,
Yep.
11,
Yep.
and they were all paying low. And I was like, it's just not.
Sorry, Bentley. You don't want to play today, man.
Yeah, sorry. You
He's
sit
tired.
with us.
He's tired.
I'm sorry.
There's my girl.
You just want to play.
Hey, does anybody know the name of the photography gal down there at Gulfstream?
Stop it.
Oh, I just want to friend her on Twitter.
Dude, what the fuck are
I
you?
want to see her photos.
A stalker?
No, I want to see her photos. I think she's probably a good photographer. I like to appreciate her artwork.
She's not coming over to take nudes of you.
I didn't say that.
Ass.
I would just like to see her artwork.
There's a guy on Discord that does good photography, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he always puts up his horse racing photography. I think he does pretty good. Where is it at?
Uh-oh, Parsons put it up for me. The name of the photography is Cody. Cody. I don't know how to say that. Coady. Coady. Photography. Grossman said, that's a girl. Shame on you, Grossman.
Let's see.
Just because she doesn't have long hair.
Oh, those are my top 3 choices. Another fucking. I'm hot and shit that I don't like. That's another try. 2, 5, 1 were my top choices. We had the super last race.
Well, I know you like the 1.
You know, I like the 2, the 5 with the heart. I just said about the heart.
Oh, there's Fall Classic.
Yeah, I found out. So that's what you guys are looking for there.
How do you know that that looks like that with our face?
You mean good like that?
Yeah, there you go.
Debbie should be Now, the problem with this tournament, which I would have preferred to do, was do a shake-up LLC or partnership where I could have them handle everything. But technically, they don't allow partnerships. Even though we know that all the players there are getting around that by bringing their whole family.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Actually, I could do more entries. My wife's going to be there. I could sign her ass up, but we'll stick with it if we can get interest for this. All right. You think I've been long enough?
Yep.
I don't even know if they'll be able to. Well, if they can read, look at the form, they can read that. Okay. So what are we going in the 6th race?
That's right. Live to the 1-3. We are live to the 1-3.
Now, see, on a single entry, even though the 2 was my top choice in a tournament like that, I may not have took the 2. I probably would have sat out. The power with, like, 3 entries, you can I thought the horse had a good shot. You could take the points with an extra entry if you single a horse like that. There's a few theories on tournaments, especially the first day of a tournament. My goal for the first day is not to eliminate myself, not to be so far behind. Okay. So we did see one 6 furlong or one sprint race on the turf today. Now, if we would have seen this race and then they would have, this is a funny thing about the way I play horse racing. If this and that race where the 25-1 won were switched around, my head might have been gearing towards the inside of the track, might have been better than just speed. And no. Why do you bother me with food? Actually, I'm glad you're not going there because they're going to have a buffet there.
Oh, I'll be eating my.
And you'll be like my wife, bugging me with a plate. Oh, Paul, you got to try this. Oh, Paul, they put up Nutty Buddy bars. Hey, and if anyone's thinking of going there, if you see me there, introduce yourself. Me and Bill had a thing. We wanted to go on a little tour and go to the racetracks around here, but we never got around to making it, and the summer was over before we knew it, kind of deal.
Kids in sports, man, killed that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I never think of things until, it's like too late. If you can tell, we're kind of erratic with our follow-through.
Blatt wants to know if there's anything he can do to help you prepare. I got a few suggestions for you, Blatt, but I'll leave it alone.
Okay. So every tournament before, I've cashed in this tournament multiple times. Never in the top spots. I finished in the teens multiple times. Top 50s quite a few times. And every year I went before, I've always been a paper handicap, and I carried all these notes in binders. And I'd have a golf stream. I'd literally be there with 6 binders, each with the different tracks of all my notes.
That's no shit.
And I got to take up so much of the table, and I used to make my wife sit next to me just to have that spot. She hated it, especially when I was doing bad in the tournaments. When I was competitive in the tournaments, she'd love it because it's exciting. It's really exciting just being involved.
And when Paul's getting his ass handed to him, he's a complete fucking prick.
It's miserable.
Prick.
So this year, Parsons turned me on to the data that was able to adjust the times through BristNet. So I've been doing that, but I still been handicapping the night before. So I've always been used to getting my form the night before. Well, I just discovered that these data fucking forms are available like 4 to 5 days in advance. So I plan on starting to handicap Sunday. So what I'm saying is I should have more handicap than I ever had before, easily. Because before being on Paper Guy and the way I did it, I was able to handicap my main track, maybe a secondary track, and then the rest was all seat of my pants kind of shit. So I was always at a disadvantage. I plan on handicapping Thursday's tournament card, hopefully Sunday or Monday, and being able to really get this self situated. So actually, in a way, I feel like I'll be more prepared for this tournament than ever before. And then if you guys don't know, for the other tournaments, for the daily racing forums, I qualified for the national championship 3 times. In the year Ron Rippey won, I finished, it was either 18th or 19th in the big one. Going into the final race, I was in 5th place, but some people hit a long shot and I fell back. So my tournament history was good. I stopped chasing the tournaments other than the Orleans because they got rid of the Ohio circuit. Arlington and Hawthorne stopped doing tournaments. They stopped doing live tournaments. I don't like the computer tournaments. So
Anyways,
I expect to play well.
back to your question, Elliot. The only thing we can do to help Paul out to prepare is to get him a rub and tug on Friday night so he goes into the last day relaxed.
So years ago, I qualified for the championship for the Daily Racing Forum in New Orleans. And back then, both of these tournaments competed. They were both the same week, the same weekend. And they had a rule, the last year they did it, they had a rule that you could play in both. The Orleans did it. The Daily Racing Forum, you had to be there. But the Orleans said you can be in both if you had a proxy player. Bill was my proxy. So I was playing in both. They overlapped. One was 3 days, one was 2. But they both finaled on the same day, the same Saturday. I was in the top 25 in both tournaments.
No, we were 17, number 17.
17 in one and 25 in the other, or something like that. So we were in contention in both of them. Bill seen me. I woke up that morning. So there was a chance I could have won both tournaments. It would have been like 1.2 million, both of their prize pools combined. And Bill was like, he kept telling me, dude, you need to go in there and pound one out. You're fucking gnawing off the fucking bedposts and everything.
He was flipping out.
I was worked up. He said he made a joke that he can sit at the edge of the bed.
I laid down on the floor.
One.
I laid down on the floor and put my hand up by the bed. I said, just go ahead and do it if you have.
And I said, no way. And I choked the final day. Didn't hit a winner in either tournament.
And argued me 2 horses we argued about. And the one hit. It would have put us like right around 12th or 14th.
Yeah. But that one we did find out. That one I did finish, I think 25 or 7. We finished in the money in the Orleans, but the Daily Racing Forum, I think I just finished in the top 50, top something like that, and didn't cash. But
Black said this is way too much information.
Yeah, well, Bill. Well, actually, you're going to say it on both of us, but Bill's known to be a little fruity sometimes.
Hey, you got to sacrifice. You know, if you can get off of this old beat up ass, rough ass.
I know he hides it behind his jokes, but
Park says he likes the 2 here at Laurel. Park said Laurel.
We're supposed
7-1.
We're supposed to be watching Laurel. So I said I wasn't going to play this week, Parsons, and this weekend because I was getting ready for the tournament. But obviously, that'll be next week, so I will be playing this week. Hint, hint. You can give a phone call if you want to. I like playing with them on the phone. Me and Parsons we're having winning days, probably a good percentage of, probably over 50%. Me and him play good on the phone together.
Oh, that 10 didn't like running by that 2. He put his ears back and everything. Boy, he didn't like that shit. Look at him. Look at it prick his ears.
Oh, my God.
Look at that 10 prick his ears. Look at him going to run down that 12.
Oh, my God.
Whatever. I like when a horse is interested like that, man. You can tell a lot by a horse's ears.
I don't know.
Ask Parsons. He'll tell you. Look at that horse's ears. Stiff, straight up in the air.
I don't know.
Look at him running down. Look at that. Look at the 10's ears.
Well, we want Parsons 2 to win because he's the only one that said he got a bet here. And his 2's making a little move.
He ain't going to catch that 10.
I think he needs to change leads. The 10's tired. I think the 2's just changed leads a little too late.
10-2-11.
Not a bad play. I think you said he was 7-1.
Every time that 10 saw a horse in front of him, man, he got his ears pricked up. He wanted to go for it.
Bill's the horse whisperer over here.
You can tell a lot, man, by horses' ears, buddy.
All my years of playing, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Parsons will tell you.
I hear guys say, do you watch their ears, though?
Oh, yeah.
I do hear guys say that, but I don't. Physicality of a horse, I know nothing about. So we're live to the 1 and 3, and this is why I didn't go heavy.
Oh, he had a 5-10 win bet. Way to go, baby. He said, yeah, watch the ears. Parsons said, yeah, watch the ears.
They're paying 13 and 18 for $1. Let's see what this crazy fucker's doing. Billy, I should take you out to the bathroom. You haven't been. Did he go to the bathroom when you took him out?
Yeah, he peed.
Well, we'll go one more.
Him and Winston both peed.
Gonna be quick, B. Quick.
Well, we didn't do anything in a race 7. Let's take a look at race 7 while he's out there fucking with the dog. He has a high maintenance dog. His dog is high maintenance. Not into high maintenance dogs. Got that poodle in his ass. Hyper fuck. Okay. 7 furlongs, optional claiming. 62,500. Man, $62,500. All right. Well, got a triple triangle horse right here on this one. He was in an 8-hole the last race. He put up his lowest speed figure out of the 8-hole. He didn't bust a move at all in that race. Out of the 4-hole, he jumped up second and went first. That's the triple triangle race. I don't know what happened. Wide trip, no threat. Okay. So nothing could happen. That was 24th August. Red Crescent. This horse is ringing a bell. I think we did this horse on a show, maybe. Well, this is kind of a drop for him. I'm kind of interested in that one. Okay, 2-horse. Glory of Florida. Oh, wait a minute. This one horse lost to who? Horse lost to the 5-horse. The 5-horse beat the 1, and so did the 6. Yeah, the 5-horse also triple triangle. 6-horse triple triangle, triangle, heart, triangle. That 6 looks to be your favorite.
Oh, shit.
I told you that before. That towel, I put that towel in the washing machine that I use for their feet.
Oh, wash me? Okay, good. Come here. You gotta get away.
That's your lawn, man. Holds a lot of water. You must have a lot of clay.
Come on, back feet. Oh. Back feet. Up. 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 All right. Okay, go on. Go. Go, go, go. Good.
The 8-horse. What are you guys looking at? 8 horse. What race? What track? Dude, you better jump into this race 7 real quick. We got 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you want to look ahead of race 7, you better do it now. Oh, Belmont. Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got.
I like the favorite, the 6 horse. But anyway, let's go.
That's what it's been like today, haven't it?
This one's interesting, man. And he sounds familiar. Red Crescent?
Yeah.
Were we on this horse before?
I don't know. I don't look at their names, and
I think we were on this
Oh, I keep
horse on
bringing
the
them up.
24th when he had his bad trip when he went out wide.
All right. So,
Maybe I
optional.
liked him and you talked me out of him. Maybe.
This is optional claiming 62,000. I generally don't like this class. These are better horses. I like the cheap horse. It's 7 furlongs on the dirt. Oh, I do like that. Fuck. I'm looking for speed here.
This one's gonna go to the lead.
And I'm looking for the inside. Last race, this one horse was slow. 2 races ago, I couldn't rate him. That race where the one was slow, he was also in the 8 hole. Probably forgive that race just with it being on the 8 hole.
Dropping in class too.
Notice that his speed figure dropped by like 20 points or something. 3 races ago, so 2 races ago, I couldn't rate that race. He earned a nice speed figure. According to Brissnet, he still was second by 3/4 of a length, so I'm not going to assume that was a bad race. Plus, it was a minor stakes. 3 races ago, this horse earned 3 triangles while being on the outside of the track. 1. 4 races ago, inside of the track was good. Almost earned 2 triangles, so another good race. This is 7 furlongs, right? I tend to like sprinter speed better than router speed, though. The 2 horse, slow to average last race, average 2 races ago. Last race, this horse was in the 9 hole. Forgive that race if you want. 2 races ago, he was average. This horse looks like a deep stalker to me. I'm still looking for real speed. 3 horse, earned a triangle, almost 2 triangles last race. 3 hole, finished 2 by 13th. Not a terrible race. That was at a mile. At 7 furlongs, this horse had the good part of the track. Average. That race, I can't explain how bad that race was. Even though it was average, I think it was a bad race. June 1st, he was slow outside. It was outside of the track was good. Stalkers, closers. I'm not caring for that. Who did you?
Oh, the 4 horse.
4 horse. Slow, average last race. Coming from the 6 hole. Not really a good. Gets an excuse for that. 2 races ago, inside of the track was good. This horse tried to close. Match strides with the slowest winner, average. 3 races ago, inside of the track was good again. This horse gets an asterisk. He was in the 5 hole.
Knock it off. Lay down.
The 5 horse. Slow last race. Stakes race. 2 races ago, he was the fastest winner of the day. Earned a huge speed figure, probably bounced. 3 races ago, inside of the track was good. I'm still not finding the speed I'm looking for here. 6 does have speed. Wait, every time I say that, the next horse is a speed horse. Fastest winner of the day last race, stalking day. That's what he was, a stalker. 2 races ago, he earned a triangle and a heart. This horse has speed, but he's not a balls out speed. I'm leaning towards the inside of the track here, but I think you gotta like that 6 horse. I think I'm on your 6 and 1. Is that what you like?
Yep.
The 7, I couldn't rate his last race. 2 races ago, he was slow, average. Inside of the track was good. So I noticed a lot of these horses, they were outside when the track was good. So a lot of these horses get excused. They're all putting up big numbers. And then there's the 8 horse. This horse has front speed. I like speed right now for the sprints. The problem is I'm not sure if I like the outside. He's coming up from Churchill Downs. I tend not to like shippers coming to Gulfstream, even though everyone's shipping to Gulfstream Park West. I'm still sticking. I like the 6 and the 1 here. 1 might be a reach. The whole 1 is you got to explain last race. How much time we got? I got time to look shit up?
And you better be quick with it.
And I like the 1 and the 3 here, but I'm willing if the 2's.
I like the 168.
What, in the first leg?
No, in race 7.
Oh, you want to throw in the 8? I don't want to throw in the 8. You're getting underpaid.
Big class dropper. We'll just have to see what the fucking when it comes out.
Hasn't rained since June. You hear me say the outside of the track is bad, or you think I'm wrong about that?
No, I'm not discrediting that this horse can't jump out and get off in front and get to the rail.
We argue that, and more often than not, they don't.
I know.
Okay, the 1-8 is paying $14. The 2-8 is paying $8. The 3-8 is paying $20. I barely want those. Barely want them. The 1-1's paying $23. The 2-1's paying $40. The 2-3. I want the 1. Ooh, 6. I barely want either. Oh, how about we do this? Our main double is going to be a 1, 2, 3 to the 1 and 6. Wait a minute.
You know, you got 3 first-time starters in race 6, right?
Yeah, I know, but I still think, boy, you're going to make me back up? I think, okay. The whole reason behind this bet is I think that, this is not a dirt race.
No.
Well, I fade in first-time starters. I still want the 1 and the 3 here.
We have a 1, 3, 1, 6.
Well, I definitely want the 1, 3 to the 6. I want 1, 2, 3 to the 1 is the main bet.
1, 2, 3?
Yeah,
Where are you getting a 2?
Who's the Belmont fucking horse that I'm trying to beat, but I can see him beat me? The doubles are paying good to the 1. So I'm willing to throw him in. Then I'm going more to the 1 and 3 to the 1 and 6. Whoops. Got it?
Yep.
And what's the odds on the contenders? I can't bet the 1. The only horse I can bet there to win is the, let me do this. I'm willing to do a bet on this 3 to win, by the way. I'm betting the 3 to win also. He's the only horse that I could bet to win here. Right? He's 6 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Brown says bombs away somewhere. Nope, it's the second day of the meet.
Tommy went.
That's why I'm being a little bit more cautious. Yesterday I was cautious and shouldn't have been. I had every winner yesterday.
The 5's a big fucking class, so. Tommy went 1, 3, 1, 3, 5.
Well, we got a win bet on the 3. We got a doubles cash into the 1 and 3, and we got doubles starting with the 1, 2, 3. And I don't feel comfortable fading this 2-horse for the most part. If he beats me, I'll be like, yeah. But for the most part, I don't like Belmont horses coming to Gulfstream. And it's only his first race that I think he's a contender. I don't know what happened to his second race. What? My wife thinks she's going to dinner tonight.
Who?
Fucking her and the ladies going to see some J-Lo movie.
Cool, have fun.
Jesus Christ.
Thursday night football.
Fuck, I can't even watch football, man.
Oh, tonight's going to be a decent game, dude. Rams and Seattle. Except for I hate Thursday night games.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's the 3 out there. That's who we want to win. Hey, Bill, we're reversing.
I know, I got to pee.
Well, I can't watch a live race.
I know. Walk away.
Come on with this 3, baby. I don't even know if I got a cheer.
Look it. Oh, all day, dude. Look at that.
Well, take it.
All day.
We put the win bet on too.
Sweet.
Hit the doubles, hit the win, started tickets.
All right, baby.
All right, that livens up the show a little bit.
So what was that? 3 what?
Oh, he went down to 9-2. I don't even know who got second.
3-5, maybe?
Maybe. 5's the next one up on him. I don't know.
We winded up there.
Oh, Matt said the 5. Hakeem said the... Oh, fucker, they're watching the shake-up and giving out my top pick. Oh.
Hey, thanks, Tommy. Yeah, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for showing up today, man. Not sure says, thank you, Paul and Bill. My first rolling double in my whole life. Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand why doubles are not being played by horse players, it seemed like. There's a lot of guys that...
I don't know why you put all your fucking bank into it. There's
Why?
the flip side. Yeah, you don't play any exactas or any tries, but we give them out all the time. Okay, so what, hold on. 3, 5, what? Damn.
3, 5, 1, 2, I think.
Think?
I think so. Oh, Parsons is saying the 2. I don't think the 2 got second. I think he blinked. He has his drugs are making you sleepy, I think. Or unless he's not answering that.
All right.
Oh no! 3, 5, 8, 2.
3, 5, 8. All right. That's what I thought. 3, 5, 8.
Oh, let me text her that I got her message.
Say, enjoy yourself. So we're live to the 1 and the 6.
Oh, Bentley starts daycare on Monday.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He gonna love that.
You don't feel shit when you leave your dogs, do you?
Nope.
God, I'm a pussy.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I'm like last night. Oh my God, I'm worried about Billy being by himself.
You're so retarded.
I am.
Man, I'll tell you what. You know what? Not only do I don't feel bad about leaving my dogs, I don't feel bad about leaving my kids until I'm about 10 days into the trip. About the 10th day, I'm like, man, I kind of miss the boys, man.
Oh, shit.
I wonder what they're up to. But not until then. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know if I'll miss him, but I'm like worried. Like we're sending him to daycare so he can go there.
Fuck, he's a dog.
So he's not freaked out the first time. I know.
It's your first time dog ownership.
I know, I'm a puss, man.
I'm 5 deep, man, for like 30 years now.
Oh, yeah,
I never had less than 5 dogs.
You've never sent your dog to daycare.
No.
Have you?
No, I've let other people take care of them. I sent them to people's homes and shit, split them up.
Yeah.
You know, because we have bad dogs.
I know.
There's certain dogs you can't put with other people's dogs.
Yeah, because you guys are morons.
No, we just like aggressive dogs.
You guys like chaos.
We like aggressive dogs.
Go back to my theory. You love chaos.
I love an aggressive dog.
No, you love them.
You know what I love?
You want to know why?
You know what I love?
That
everybody that lives,
such a
listen.
pussy. You need a aggressive
No, you know
dog.
what I love? That everybody within a 5 square mile radius of my house knows not to fucking come over unless they're invited. That's what I love. You don't come over my house unless you're told you can. You know what I've had people do? Come knock on the door and turn around and walk away and not even give me their sales pitch.
Bentley scared some guys off the house.
He did?
Yeah. Well, he got a pretty good
Turn
dog.
it off.
Who was that 5?
Lay down. I said lay down.
So we're seeing the ball. I mean, for it only being day 2, I feel like we're seeing the ball pretty good at Gulfstream.
Not bad at all.
See, and notice I didn't even dwell on the heart triangle because right now it's like, you know, I got to see how the marks carry over. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Okay, you guys watch the show. You guys know I love to go back and dig on things. The 5 did have a look because he ran against the bias last race, and he was in the 10 hole at Gulfstream. I didn't spot that. You see that, Bill?
Yes, I do. You know what I saw in this race? Single heart horse. Oh, there's another one.
Well, no, but his, okay, so all hearts aren't created equal. His was earned at 6 furlongs. His was earned at a mile.
Yeah, and I'll take a heart triangle over a heart average.
Yeah, so I already said that, and then you look at his work. See this?
Yep.
That's not saying, hey, I'm a heart type of horse.
Right.
But, you know, this horse has showed speed twice. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so we X-nayed my 8 out of that next race, race 7, right?
How much did that? That was the bigger pick. That was the bigger double for us too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid $18.30 for $1. Okay. What's that? I'm sorry, I wasn't
Let's
listening.
say we X-nayed my 8, right? We're not even looking at him, right?
Well, I kept the ticket. I kept the ticket thin. Well, right now I wish I would include.
Okay, so,
I didn't want to go 3x3, Bill.
So we're live to the 1 and 6.
The 1 and the 6.
Yeah, we're live to 1 and 6.
And that's the 7th race, and there's only 8 races at Gulfstream Gulfstream today.
Yep, we're gonna wrap it up after race 8.
Now tomorrow, I wonder if they start at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to handicap a little bit more. I really need to start looking at these other races. Oh no, we're not doing a show tomorrow. We're doing a show Sunday. We are not doing a show tomorrow.
Sunday. Ba-da, da, da, da,
So I guess I don't really need to look up what time they're
Nope.
running.
No, you don't.
Is that a cigarette you lit up?
Yeah, why?
Why does it smell like bud to me?
It's got a little flavor in it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it is.
How you do that?
Huh?
How you do that?
You dip it.
Oh, yeah, PCP?
No, you dip it in the fucking weed oil.
You got the wet?
Yeah, weed oil.
Oh, they do it with weed oil too?
Yeah.
Because ain't that how they do PCP? They dip it with
Yeah, they also do it with formaldehyde.
Yeah.
That's a cheap man's PCP. Formaldehyde.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, you didn't. It's not cut open or nothing. Oh, so you dip it in the oil.
God damn it.
Oh, dude, I'm not a weed head. I don't know nothing. Or are
I'm
you
talking about D Ford.
Oh,
D
you looking at
Ford might
fantasy
need
football?
postseason knee surgery. Ford will play through the knee pain. He's questionable. Oh man, if D Ford's not playing,
Is that a guy on your team? Or?
he's a defensive end and linebacker for 49ers.
See, I don't even know.
If he's not playing, that might change my opinion about Nick Chubb.
What was your opinion on Nick Chubb? You're fading him this week? You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
like
fading.
him?
I'm fading him. I'm fading him. Going across country to the 49ers. He's definitely not
You're moving on the 49ers dick every week, haven't you? You love that team.
Dude, 49ers are for real, bro.
I've noticed. I barely follow the shit, but man, I've
49ers
noticed
are
you've
for
been.
real.
They've been part of your main bet, or
Yeah.
You've been on the 49ers.
I've been cashing in.
How have they been doing it for you?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
They're 3-0.
Well, I don't know if they're. I don't know.
They've been covering too.
I don't follow football.
Yeah, man. I'm all over the 49ers.
So they could be 3-0, but you could also lost every game on the point spread, right?
Grossman says, "You got some dippers over there, Bill?" Yes, I do. It's legal in Michigan. Feel free to dip away.
So who were we alive to? We were alive to the 1 and the 6, and that's
1
it
and
here.
3, or 1 and 6. Yeah, 1 and 6.
So the 1 is paying $48 for a dollar. 6 is paying $18 for a dollar. Wait,
I'm telling you,
is that right?
I'm super worried about this 8.
Well,
I'm just telling you, I'm worried about this 8.
Okay, our day is made regardless.
Yeah. I'm worried about this 8 though. Closing this one out.
If you notice, Bill, because it's the second day, if you notice how many races I've been sitting out,
Yeah, you're doing good.
when
I'm
I
proud
got
of you.
because we're trying.
This fucking 6 is 7-2. The 8's 4-1.
Oh, dude, how is there only 29 tickets in the jackpot? That bond did not cover that jackpot. Oh no, it probably did.
No.
Yeah, there's only 8 races, so if there's 6 races, they would have started in the third, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah. So if that was the third race, that the 3 won, yeah. So they did have 1 bomb.
Not sure it's alive to the 1, 3, 5, and the 6. Oh shit! 1, 3, 5,
not sure got some
and
cover.
6.
Keep his doubles rolling.
I'm worried about the 8 though. Not sure. I'm worried about that 8 horse. We're alive to the 1 and 6.
You know who we haven't seen it for a long time?
Who?
Max.
Yeah, he was there last weekend.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, last Sunday we had show.
There's a few guys that we haven't seen.
You know who I haven't seen in a long time is Maurice,
There's a dude on Discord.
my man from Vegas.
Yeah, we haven't seen him.
Maurice.
There's a dude at Discord. I had to send a text. Dude, are you all right?
Our boy DJ jumped ships.
What's that? DJ?
DJ Velasquez, man, he jumped ships. DJ went over to our rival.
Oh, they're not a rival.
My rival. I don't sip scotch and pretend to be something I'm not.
I said hi.
What'd they say back to you?
He said hi.
Oh, that's it?
He said
No, thanks for joining the show.
No, he said, "Oh my, Papa's in the house."
Oh.
He said, "Our friend from Discord, Papa's in the house."
No chemistry on that show. I can't watch it.
They're trying.
They don't feel like friends to me.
Well, I think they all just met
feel
through.
like
I think they just all play through Discord.
Acquaintances, not friends. I think people enjoy our friendship. Makes them feel warm and invited.
I like to think that the handicapping's different.
That goes without saying. I wasn't going to bring that up.
I like to say that people can quickly recognize the different level of handicapping.
Now who's red boarding?
Oh, that's not red boarding. Dude, I'm going to go on a rant. You can at least see original work here.
I hear you.
Right?
I hear you.
A horse player that just opens the form is hoping to interpret the exact same information that every other handicapper has, better. That's a hard way to win at a game, right? It's a hard way to win gambling because you need the losers. So when you talk jockeys and trainer percentages, I don't see how you could win. It never worked for me. And when I say I don't see how you can win, I don't see how you can win at the end of the year.
I hear you.
That's all I care about.
What's this? Oh, 5 furlongs on the turf.
Oh, we should handicap the next race.
35,000. Oh, you got first time starter in a 2-horse. Midnight Bella.
Although you notice that new guy on TVG, Matt Berner.
Yeah.
He's trying to sound like biases, except
I heard him.
He having a hard time identifying. Someone's going to try to make my talk mainstream. And I'm still not worried.
Oh, man. This race has got danger written all over it. I don't like race 8 already.
Race 8? Let's go into it.
I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, right off the bat.
I don't like it, man.
Let's do race 8. I'll let you finish what you're doing and then go back. We got a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
Let me go run the restaurant.
Oh, God. Oh, God, the 9 looks horrible.
Well, Bill, I will tell you one thing about the other show, right?
What?
You know how my wife says like we're like oversensitive to respect and that kind of shit?
Yeah.
Like you don't step on people's toes unless you want to deal with something.
Right.
Like we see slights. We see slights.
Quick.
And if you remember, I talked about doing this with you, but I met up with another guy and he'd already did a YouTube kind of live stream. And if you remember, I said, we can't do it because someone else is doing it. And I had to wait and ask him and give him plenty of times to see if he was going to continue his format. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I'm just saying they knew I was doing this and they talked to me and, you know, for overall they give me credit.
I feel like they went against us.
But I thought but it could just be our ghetto.
No, man.
Because my wife says people don't think like me.
Yeah, right. I do.
Well, but you're ghetto too.
I tried to stab a guy with a fork in a restaurant.
Yeah, I know it's different. So that's why I said what's up and was like, hey, okay.
You're being too polite.
Dude, when you're trying to do something, it's not the streets, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Because I go, oh, so they think they're going to do better. And she's like, no, it's flattery. It's just.
Flat says the 5 looks dangerous.
All right, let's just go over the show.
The 5 where?
We can leave our craziness alone.
You're gonna get me all riled up, man. I'm holding my pen funny.
You were already fucking riled up. You were riled up as soon as you seen it.
Brutal. And I also don't like that TVG is trying to mark on their forms now. That pisses me off too. I feel like they took our shit. I totally do, man. They didn't do that shit until we started our shit. The 5 and the 7th, race 7. Yeah, the 5's a class dropper as well. I'm still more worried about the 8.
I'm worried about a lot of horses in race 7, to be honest. We're live to 2 horses. I played it light because I was worried about a lot of horses and I wasn't going to spread.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
Let's see if we can cover ourselves at for this last turf race. So we got another turf race, 35,000 on the turf. It's funny. So last year for the 40-day meet, they only ran 40 turf races that were sprints. Today, I think they already pulled out and did 3. That's kind of funny, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this would be the 3rd turf race already. That's a sprint. So we're still looking for speed. Both of them wired. Both of them were. Who wired the first one, Bill? The 3 won the last turf race. I don't even remember. I got to go back and look. Oh, it was a race with Tiger Blood. So the three wired both of them, but Tiger Blood was a gimme. He was at 1-5, 2-5 horse. Yeah. He won like it. Second race. Okay, so anyway, so we're looking for speed. The 2's a first-time starter.
Grossman says he agrees with your wife. You're overly aggressive.
You know.
But Lewis is from Minnesota. People are laid back in Minnesota.
We do see slights. Things like that don't. Hey, man. You step in a room with me, you say, what's up? You don't talk to somebody.
Come on, motherfucker.
All right, so we don't do nothing with first timers. It's not my game.
Midnight Bella.
I don't even try to introduce it in my game. It's that's what it is.
Okay, Golden Knoll.
So the 3-horse last race, he came out. He showed front speed. Well, I don't even know. Last race, he shows front speed his first race. Last race, he came out average and slow. 2 races ago, slow, slow, slow. 3 races ago, he was in the 6th hole. I got him coming out slow, slow. That was on the dirt. You could probably forgive 3 races ago. 4 races ago, he was in the 5 hole. You could probably forgive that. This is a tough call if this horse wants to show speed. 4 is a first-time starter. He's dropping in class. Didn't show speed. Could he? Yeah, possible. We've already seen a 3 at 25-1 that kind of looked like this horse that I overlooked in a weak field. But I don't think I'm jumping on this one either. The 5 in all 3 races, this horse has never been close to the lead. I don't think he will be close to the lead here. Not only has he never been close to the lead, he's never been close. The 6 horse looks kind of interesting. So far, they've been trying to get this horse on the turf. Both of the turf races washed out. That might not be true. He could have been also eligible, but let's just say they tried to. First race was slow, slow. I'm willing to forgive a first race. And like I said, if you notice on the speed figures, horses do improve and can improve by a ton in their second race out. Notice he went from a 57 to a 91 speed figure. The problem with that race, I still think it was average, slow, slow. How did he earn that good of a... I'm going to look that race up. Because how do you earn a... This is me really disagreeing with the racing, with the Brisnet. Let's go to the other horses. Bill, remind me to look that up.
That's 6.
So the 7 horse. This horse showed a sign of life, almost earned a triangle last race. Coming out of the 4 hole on the dirt. It said he was inside. I don't watch replays very often. I don't know when he got inside. May 9th was 2 races. He was in the 6 hole. The inside was probably good that day because it is good more often than not. I guess with that almost earning a triangle, he did show a sign of life. Not confident in him. The 8's a first-time starter, so, you know, not my game. The 9, slow, slow, slow last race. The rest of his races were at Evangeline's down. I'm against him.
Where was it at?
I think Evangeline down. I think in Louisiana, but I'm not even sure on that where Evangeline's is. Are you asking where Evangeline's down there, or you just asked me to repeat that? The 10 horse, last race, he came out average, slow. He was in the 7 hole. I might be interested in this, but I got suckered on the 8 horse for the same reason. Maybe I should have gave him an asterisk that day. I'll put an asterisk on mine.
He won a solid race out of the 7 hole fucking.
Yeah, he did. Average, slow. This horse is the most intriguing to me on paper, and then the 11 horse is another first-time starter. I guess of the horses I like, the 10 I probably like am most intrigued with. I also like the 7 a little bit. I ignore first-timers, so... and I want to look up this 6 hole. Do I got enough time to look this up? I might not have enough time to look this up.
You better hurry.
Where are my notes? Documents. What am I looking up? August 30th?
I think 3's going to get the lead, though, in that race.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, part of my head is saying, what if it's inside speed? The 3 won both races, but, you know, one of them I thought was a gimme. The other one I thought was, you know, kind of a top choice kind of horse that we hit on. So, 8:30th.
Carson says that track's in Louisiana. Louisiana.
All right, there it is right
Way
there.
down on the bayou.
Okay, so August 30th, every horse went wire to wire except for 2. The inside of the track, well, they did have an 8 horse win that was long. But other than that, it was mostly inside horses. He's coming out of the 9th race, which was the slowest race of the day. You know what? I like the 6 and the 10 there. 6, 7, 10, 6 and 10 the best. Well, I was hoping to narrow it down. Shit. I got time to look up the double. So in this race, we're loose on the 1 and the 6 are our first 2 choices, right? Or did you like anyone else in the 5th?
I like the 6 and the 10.
You keep going back to that 10. That's the 7th race, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, where's the thing to scroll down to see the doubles with the 10 horse? Uh-oh. How do you do that on this? See how I don't have the scroll bar to see the 10? Am I in the right fucking race?
If I was going to do a double, I'd do 168 to the 610.
Oh, there's no 10 horse in the 7th race. 168 is who you like.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
610 in that race 8.
Okay, 8-6 is paying 26 and 28, so those are okay. 6 is paying 17 and 31, those are okay. The 1 is paying 68 and 69. Why is there no 1 available? Did they just scratch the 1? No, they didn't just scratch the 1. Why aren't my doubles? Oh, there they are. I see what happened. I am special. So you want to go 168 with the 6, 7, 10?
I didn't say nothing about the 7. I like, if I was going to do anything, if I was going to go 3 by 3.
I'm going to include the 7.
Look.
I'll do the 7
Look,
lighter.
if I was going to go 3 by 3, I'd do 168, 3, 6, 10. I think you're overlooking at 3.
One, 6, 8. With the 3,
Yep. 6, 10.
6, 7.
Oh, God.
No, I'm going to do a small ticket. That's going to be a small ticket, and
3,
then
6, 7.
I'm going to hammer the other
10.
way. Yes, so that's $12 for a dollar. We're going to do those for $5.
Holy Krakatoa, Batman.
I do. Do I like the 6-1 that much better? I think I do, Bill. Am I wrong for really wanting to fade your fucking 8-horse? And that'd be 6, 10. So then I come back with a wait, 1, 6, 8 with the 6 and 10. And then I'm gonna hit the 1 and the 6 more with the 6 and 10. And don't let a first time starter kick my butt. And I don't think there was no one worth betting here, right? 1 is 9-2. 6 is, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just doubles here. Next race, we might have an interesting betting board, but I'm hoping to be alive with the double. Everyone agrees with my wife. She's much smarter than me. She's smarter in a classical sense. I'm a fucking genius.
Oh, Seth blew us off, but he's tweeting. I miss old Seth.
Oh, yeah, Seth.
Fucker. He's tweeting away, but he's not joining us for the show.
Well, he might be in a place where you can't watch, because a lot of times he watches.
Daytona Beach.
Oh, is that where
83
he's at?
degrees, baby. That's where my boy Jason Blewett's at. Oh no, Barry. Barry Sniper Spears.
You're quite the twit. Oh, my back is stiff. God damn it, I don't feel like going out to getting food.
Why are you going out?
She's kind of getting home.
Huh?
Because she's not going to be home.
Order in.
Oh, fuck, I don't order
They got
food.
that DoorDash. They got that fucking all that shit, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, by the time it gets here, it's uneatable.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No, they got those heater things, dude.
No, I don't buy that shit.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
Shit.
Why are you so ridiculous, man?
It has to be from kitchen to table within a 5 minutes lapse of time.
Uh-huh.
I have requirements. Dime dash.
Whatever.
Do I think this 6 should be 6-5 here? Yeah, I don't have a problem with him being 6-5. This is a tough race. I'm honestly not sure if I have either legs of this double. Usually when I bet, I got a pretty good opinion that I have a leg in the double. I'm honestly not. You know that, Bill?
What's that?
This is kind of a loose bet for me. This is like, I think I just jumped in with a poker hand to 7 deuce, unsuited.
Oh, yeah?
I think this is a loose call right here. There's a lot of dangerous horses in here. Why did I? Huh. Okay, why am I sitting?
I'm not sure. Our biggest payout would be the one.
Mm-hmm. What kind of fraction we get?
22 and 3. You got the 1, 8, 6.
This is on the dirt, right?
Yeah. 186 on the lead.
When did they go for the second call?
45 flat.
Oh, they sped it up. That's a 22-2 around the turn. We're in trouble.
No,
We need
we're
this
not.
track to be blazing.
One's gone, dude.
Oh, I was never worried, guys.
One's gone.
Never
1-8.
worried.
Boom, baby.
What I do?
And we talked about that horse. I told you about that horse. It went 186. Dude, we had to try. 186. You fuck.
Don't apologize.
You fuck.
And we got the best possible outcome.
Yep. Boom, baby. All right. Simon Fung, what up, brother?
This reminds me of our early shows when we were just incredibly, where we'd do a whole show with a rolling double that never ended.
Grossman says you're high maintenance for a washed up old boxer. That ain't no bullshit. He's extremely high maintenance.
I know. My wife, what does she call me? High maintenance bitch.
Look, not sure. Want another double, baby.
We're actually, for kind of a slow starting day, it turned out to be a really good day for us.
Not bad, not bad. I like it.
This would have been a tournament play worth about 600 points.
This is one.
We would have got about 2,000 points with what we've been cashing so far today. Not even using a lot of plays. When I watched those first couple races,
Hey, Jigs, what up, brother?
I knew you had to respect this 8, but in my head, in the way I was seeing this track run, I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but I really feel like the inside of this dirt track is really good right now. That's why I was soft on this 8 horse. Or actually, I was against them. I only threw them in because Bill wanted them, actually.
That's right.
How much was that double paying? Dude, we just hit a major,
That's why they said boom, motherfucker. Boom! You didn't pay attention.
Did I ever look at the price? That's $48 for $1.
Nice.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Seth said, rock out with your cock out. All right. Well, what you got you play that try there?
I'm trying to pay enough to sweat, Bill.
Still would have been nice to have.
I know. Maybe one day. What did I call when I tell you? Hey, Bill, we can get the days 4 days in advance. Maybe we should start, I'll handicap, I'll send them to you, and maybe we can discuss a more wagering menu.
Right, I hear you.
But will I ever actually get around to doing that is the big question.
No, it's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth with you, man.
We would have had like 3 tries in supers today. What did it pay, Bill? Oh, they do quinellas there?
Uh-huh.
You know what a quinella is, Bill?
Yeah, you told me before.
Okay.
You broke that shit down like fucking 5 years ago.
Okay.
You were talking all like...
Do you remember?
I got a little grasp of it.
It's a boxed exacta automatically. So it's an exacta that you don't have to say box.
Right.
That's all it is.
You taught me so much shit, man, so many years ago.
You know what?
I have no idea.
That try paid too much.
Blatt says, you're leaving lots of money on the table by not doing tries. We call them out all fucking time. But getting this guy to bet a try is like, I don't even know what.
Well, you could say the same for Exactas. That
Yeah.
Exacta paid 56. No. Is that right? No. That Exacta
He said,
paid.
why is the Quinella a separate pool?
Some tracks just do that. I don't know. I'm shocked the Gulfstream has that. I thought that was a more New York thing. By the way, that Exacta paid
How much?
$56 for
You
2 bucks.
cocksucker.
That overpaid that exact. And I'll
What
tell
did
you,
Tri pay?
the trifecta overpaid too. $41 for 50 cents. Dude, that was ABC pretty much, wasn't it?
No.
The 6 was top choice. The 8 was second choice, Bill.
The 8 was second?
8 was second
You
choice.
sure?
Yeah.
All right, so we're live to the what? To the 3, 6, 7, 10.
3, 6, 7, 10, but we got them for all different amounts. Because remember, I kept calling off tickets.
Black says it paid because first place was 5 to 1.
Yeah, but I still think that overpaid.
Not sure says sometimes the Quinella pays 3 times the Exacta.
Yeah, sometimes there's guys that I used to know when they were. Well, I don't know if they were first introduced.
Dude,
let's
that
just
was like
say,
20 years ago.
let's just no 30 years.
When we were talking Quinellas, it was probably 20.
Well, I know guys used to chart them. You know, chart the payoffs.
Right.
And decide which pools. Generally, Exactas pay
Dude,
better.
man, we
but,
closed the show out solid, bro. Give me some.
it was a good day. It started off boring as fuck with no plays.
Solid.
Well, yesterday I told you I went 7 out of 8.
Yeah, solid.
Bill was hunting yesterday.
Yes, I was. It's hunting season in Michigan, and I'm in the woods.
Bill treats me like he's management.
That's right.
Yeah, go handicap, Paul. Have fun. Have fun betting, Paul. Yeah. Oh, what did we do today? Bill?
I can't communicate with you when I'm in the woods. I need to be quiet. Can't be fucking getting excited up there in a tree. Then I'm like 45 feet up in a tree.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm way up in there, dude. I'm on the edge of a ridge.
I thought you
looking
were.
down over a
Don't you
valley.
have a bunker blind too?
Yeah, but I don't use that this time of year. I only use that in the snow and rain and shit.
Oh.
When it's really shitty out, then I go inside I go in the apartment. Grossman, we play together all the time.
Yeah, we have this in here, and basically we don't. Bill bets on his phone bets that I don't like. You see, so Bill has accounts, but for the most part, this last year, especially since the show started,
We got what, 4,
we've
6?
basically been using the same
We
account.
got like 4 or 6 shared accounts.
Well, yeah, but we have one real account. Those other accounts were just opened up to see if we had a better streaming service. That was because of the show.
Day 28 or 29 of the NFL season. Bill seems like it's yesterday was day 1. I hear you, Seth.
So I heard
They
that
said you should chart your shared account versus Bill's separate account. You don't want to do that. Paul don't want to do that.
no, Bill doesn't want to do that.
I hit bigger hits.
Man, please.
I may not make more money in the end of the year, but some of my hits are bigger. I go for the what the fuck not bets. Okay, I admit it. Paul's better than me.
Jesus Christ! I'm not even gonna let.
Paul's better than me.
I'm not even gonna let you put that
All right,
bullshit
Paul's
out.
better than me.
Jesus,
My account is a little bit lower than
a
Paul's.
little bit lower. Get the fuck out of here.
My account fluctuates a lot more. Let's just put it that way. I got a lot of fluctuation.
That's because Bill takes his money out. I take my money out quarterly. Bill doesn't like the way I work our shared account because he gets a fucking quarterly allowance and that's it.
I feel like I'm on my wife's account. I get allowance from her too.
Well, that's what I was telling Parsons how to do it too. And when guys ask me, and when guys used to ask me in Discord, when do you load your account? I load my account when it was opened. Other than that, I took out quarterly. I've never loaded my account. I don't even know how to put more money in. Got to get my wife to do that. But that's why I don't like taking out. When we have a big day, I don't like taking out.
I know.
I like leaving it in there. I don't like having to explain. I know how swings go. Look, there's only 3 tickets alive in that pick 6. They might give it away today. What are they alive to? Oh, there's only one single, the 3. Are we on the 3? Yes, we are on the 3.
Yep.
We don't want to root for our, even though we don't play it, I like for that to build. So we're alive to the 3, 6. Those are both paying $40 for $1. 7 is paying 28. Wow, I didn't know the 7 was going to be the low one. And the 10, $55. And I'm not even going to look to how much we, well, no, I am going to look because we might be in a position where we can bet all the other horses again.
Hey, Seth, you still here, man? I got a picture I want to show you.
So we're like the 610, 610 again. Whoops, did that wrong. 6. But we're like the 6 and the 10 the most, by far. We're only alive to the
Hey, Seth, check that shit out, bro.
What you doing? Plant porn? Jesus fucking Christ, you fucking weed heads.
Damn right.
Jesus Christ, get a new fucking drug, please.
Dude, check out that. All growing outside at my house.
Weed is mainstream. Get over it. Find a new fucking drug.
Good for your body.
Fuck out of here.
And your soul.
Why? Fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, it's good for you, man. Just look at that. Holy guacamole, Batman.
Jesus Christ.
I had to show Seth.
Although when
man.
I'm feeding for a cigar, I do look at pictures of cigars on the internet.
See? Fuck are you talking?
That's lame as shit. My wife called it cigar porn. If I don't have one for a few days, 3-4 days, I'll start looking at cigars.
Grossman says, do some real drugs like PCP.
Thank you. Dude, weed is mainstream. It's so fucking mainstream. It's not even a drug no more.
Jesus, get your fake dippers out of here. I got news for you, dude. Ain't nothing fake about my operation.
I smell that shit as soon as you let it, but I was still calling bullshit because I thought you had to cut it and roll it or something.
Oh, dude.
That's why I was like, bullshit.
Seth just wrote, wow.
Wow.
Serious, man. That's serious.
Meatheads.
You like it? What are you talking about?
No. That's what I tell all the kids.
Real dippers, real dippers are formaldehyde. PCP is for people that have money and connections. A real dipper on the streets, formaldehyde in Detroit.
Don't they do that with the MFD or whatever it is? What is that drug? MFD? Am I saying it right?
No,
I think it's a
what are
date
you
rape
talking
drug
about?
they dip too. Dude, I watch Getting High in Baltimore. I watch all the Drug Incorporated shows.
Oh, man.
I don't play around.
Oh, look at Not Sure went to Cuba in 1995. Brought back 2 boxes of cigars. What the fuck were you doing in Cuba in 1995? And how did you even get there? What do you got, press pass?
It might not be American. It could be Canadian.
Not sure? Are you Canadian?
And plus, we've had people coming. We had this guy from Honduras or something watching us, or Ecuador, didn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Listen, man.
Dude, I just got a guy writing me about on the other side of the pond over there in Britain, watching the videos and stuff. I don't know if he's watching us live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got
You didn't tell me about that.
for a small group. We got a little reach there.
We got international power.
Remember that one day someone was interpreting for our
Yeah, Venezuela, Max.
Venezuela, that's what it was.
Max was interpreting Venezuela.
So all of those guys can go to Cuba.
Yeah.
See, America, we don't learn.
We can still go to Cuba now.
Now we can.
Now.
But we don't even learn.
Actually, you know what? I was in Cuba in 1986.
Really? Well, you were on a boat.
Yeah, Guantanamo, man. Gitmo.
But they always joke that we don't even learn the globe.
Oh, he was part of a group bringing in medical supplies from the United States.
Oh.
Not sure, man. I didn't know you were, what do they call that? Peace Corps. You're part of the Peace Corps?
Yeah, they always say that we don't even learn the globe because we think that the world ends at America.
It does. And I've been to a lot of countries, man, while I was in the military, and I'm going to tell you right now, we got it dicked here. I've seen things, man, when I was in, what was it, Honduras? Honduras or Guatemala. I was there doing drug ops, and I shit you not, man, we came into this small town, and there was a dead fucking horse in the road, and it was all bloated. And the kids were taking turns jumping on the horse's stomach.
Making it fart?
Making it fart. And they thought that was the best game in the whole wide world, man. And I was sitting there watching them going, wow, we got it fucking made, man, like you wouldn't believe. I'll never forget that.
We went over this 8th race, right?
Yep.
Is there a chance for a win bet? The 6 is 2-1, the 3 is 5. Oh, there's a lot of danger in this race with
Yeah,
first-time starters.
The 11, the 2, and the 8.
You know what? I don't think we need to invest anymore.
And then you got a second time. I think you got 2 second-time guys in here, too.
Let's see. Yeah, the 4s could be dangerous.
And who else? There's another one.
The 8's a first-timer. 7's lightly raced, but we got him. He only ran twice. Oh, and then the 11's a first-timer. Yeah, so we're not going to invest anymore. We're just going to rock with what we got. Hope everyone else had a good day, too.
We're gonna rock out with our cock out.
Well,
Close this up.
I'm keeping mine covered.
Feels like a bomb coming, Lewis says. Well, Not Sure. Thank you for your philanthropy.
I think that was right.
Was it right?
I don't know.
Philanthropy.
I got to check the schedule for Vegas to see if there's any fights going on in Vegas, too.
How'd you like that fight the other weekend?
Which one?
Spence.
You know how I watched it?
YouTube?
I YouTube it with a guy that had his face and a mirror behind him.
No way.
So you were catching...
Dude, there was a better one on. You had to catch it in the morning, though.
Well, that's the way I watched it.
After like 10 a.m.
So I actually seen the whole fight with that dude. Now he would flip the camera during when they were engaged a lot of the time. And he was trying to, time it to when they were just looking at each other.
Right.
From what I saw, I thought it was a closer fight. I'm not going to say robbery, but the score, I thought the fight was close. I don't like Porter though.
I don't like Porter either.
I just don't like his style rushing in. He looks like an ex-football player when he fights.
Sloppy.
Well, To be fair, he has a lot more talent than that. He can box. He does have skills.
I was on Earl Spence the whole fucking way.
Errol Spence is, I know this is going to sound like I'm being critical of him. He's basic. He's good at exactly what he does, but he's all fundamental. He's not my funnest fighter to watch. I actually respect both of them guys. But I don't know. I don't think, from what I've seen, I don't think he's going to be dominant for years.
What is this?
And you know me, once a guy gets too successful, I start being a hater anyways.
That lady is strange looking.
By the way, after what you said about the Tyson Fury fight in Wilder, I went back and fucking watched it again, and you're out your fucking mind.
You.
You're out your mind. That I said was a
you.
robbery.
Fuck you.
Shit.
Okay, we'll see what happens in the next one.
That dude woke up from a coma in the last round and still outboxed him.
We'll see who wins the next one.
Well, that has nothing to do with the
I'm just telling you right now, you know who I'm betting on. You know where my money's going.
Well, yeah, you're a Wilder.
All day. I've been a Wilder since his first fucking fight. I say, hey, Paul, check out this cat, Deontay Wilder. Tell the truth to everybody. His first pro fight. I called you on the phone and said,
you know what?
Check out this cat, Deontay Wilder.
You know that old Conan Destroyer poster where he got the sword and the hot chick is wrapped around his leg?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, you're wrapped around Deontay's leg just like that chick.
Motherfucker, shut up.
That was you from day one.
I told you, though. I called you. I told you this guy's going to be a force. Ooh, look at that 10 jumping around all crazy. Oh, 11. 11's frisky. Hey. Yeah, boy. Says you guys rock. Wow, Bill, you're cool as fuck. From Tampa, Florida. Hey, my brother lives in Tampa, man. Actually, he's in St. Pete. But I frequent Tampa a shit ton, brother. And if I'm down there, I'll look you up, man. Maybe we can go to the track.
Hey, is this that looks like a new name, right?
Yeah, he's new.
Hey, we mostly play, well, not 90% of our action is Gulfstream Park, and we do pick up Tampa Bay.
And I'm always looking for a new friend down there in Tampa, man. My brother's got a nice boat. We do a lot of fishing down there and a lot of partying. The next time I'm down, I'll let you know for sure. Maybe we can hook up. I dig Tampa, man. That's my second home.
Yeah, if you're a Florida player, you keep checking us out, dude.
Not sure says he's playing 2-6 cold exacta at Belmont. We're looking at it right now.
And if you're a jockey and just don't want to admit it, you can email me and I'll tell you where to place a damn horse.
You silly motherfucker. I'm watching for Not Sure's play here. 2-6, man. Where is that fucking 6? The 2 looks like he's interested.
So soon as a jockey's willing to pay me 5% of his purses, I'm going to cut off the bias report.
Oh, that 2 does not like the mud in his face. Look at him shaking his head.
Dude, you're talking about, you should have put this up. You know what? We're forgetting to put up the live racing just to fill up our time.
Oh, he just put it up. I mean, it just caught the race.
Yeah, I know. We used to be really good about that. Although no one's really mentioning other plays out there, it sounds like did Parsons fall asleep?
I don't know. Oh man, this 2 ain't got nowhere to go. The 6 is trapped way outside. That 2 better get out from out of that mud.
You know, I got to complete this Belmont profile.
He's trying to take him out wide, but I don't think he's got enough.
What are you looking at?
The 2-6 looks like it's going to be 3.
6 just looks like he got to change. Oh, he did change leads.
Yeah, the 2 can't make it though. 2's way out wide. What's that going to be? Who is that? 1-3, 1-3-6.
Yeah, probably the 1. I can't tell.
1-3-6. Sorry, Not Sure. Grossman says you think you might have overlooked the 7.
No, we're live to the 7.
We got the 7. We're live to the 3, 6, 7, 10.
Although 6 and 10 is where most of our money's at.
He said, can you show us marks again?
Yeah. I think Lou is the one that's always asking about the marks. On the 7. So he almost earned a triangle of his first last race out. In range, inside. August 31. I'm going to look up that race.
What, on the 7?
Yeah. I want to do it on the chart.
August 31?
Yeah, the thing is, he started good, but he really fell out. That was not a golden inside day, I can tell you that. 2 6 horses won, a 7 horse, 2 7 horse won, and a 9 horse won. They were stalking and closing that day. What race was that? The second race of the day. The 1 horse wired that day. I got mixed feelings about that race. One of the few races they wired, it wasn't, there was a slow race that wired. The horse that won earned a double L. That means he was well over 10 to 1. May 9th was a long layoff. Yeah, we didn't forget him. I got him in on a double, but
Okay, so once again, we're live to 3, 6, 7, 10.
Who's the first time starters? The 8?
11, 2, and 8.
The 2 they're actually betting. I don't do nothing with first timers. I just let them beat me.
Not sure when 10-4 exacta box. 10-4. Who was the fucking 4? I had him 4 lengths off the lead stalker.
How do you have him 4 lengths? How can you even say what he's going to be off?
Because I give him a little right to improve off his last and he was in 6th post position.
Okay.
So I gave him a little right to improve off his post position.
That was a little aggressive, but you're right. He can improve.
That's right. I got him 4 lengths off the lead. Well, fuck with me, man.
No, because I want to know what you're thinking.
I go through the whole fucking spiel.
I can be driven nuts.
You are fucking nuts. What are you talking about?
I want you to say something like...
Nobody needs to drive you.
You know what? I went to a wedding and there was a...
No.
I thought that was Delta's pride.
See how you are?
Oh, I went to the Delta, so... Della. Okay,
Della.
whatever. These fucking names. So it would be like, yeah, Ladybug landed on my shoe, and she had 4 spots. If we're at the track live, yeah, that goose pooped twice in 30 seconds. So I'm going to bet the 2 horse.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Seth. I gotta pee again. I'm acting like you today.
Oh.
What the fuck? In a lot of traffic.
That's because 15 miles closed. They're supposed to be ticketing those people. We're getting a roundabout put in.
That's great. Some of these people out here know how to fucking drive with them.
I love the roundabouts, man.
I just go.
The only problem about a roundabout is if you're the only car and one side has a ton of cars and there's no one to cut the traffic. And all those cars get a chance to go. and you just got to sit there and wait. But you don't got to wait for. I hate stopping at red lights and just sitting there, and there's no cars in sight. Uh-oh. Okay.
What are you saying? Uh-oh.
Because our feed started.
What started? What's going on?
It started spinning the feed.
Uh-oh.
What did Seth say? 65 days from 7:31 today, 64 yesterday. Oh my God. Yeah, all right. BB guy, maybe 6 to 5 tonight, 5:09 to start. Seth.
Yeah, I'm lost. But I like having you in the house, brother.
Seth got a 500% ROI and no one can understand his shit.
Hey, look at this chick's handle on fucking Twitter.
What is it?
Pippi's pumpkin pussy.
Oh.
What the fuck? What's she strange looking? Pippi's pumpkin pussy.
I'm a little shocked that the 7 was 3-1 here, actually. I thought they were going to hammer this 4 horse. Or, I'm sorry, the 6 horse.
The fuck, Seth? Just like Long Shot movie and the Churchill guy at 63 years old and MLW at 93 years old. Man, I love you, Seth, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Here we go. Oh, let me get up one more time. Let's close out the show with a win.
Oh, what time is it? This eight race cycle.
4:49, dude.
Oh, wow. So we're right on time anyways.
4:49.
What's up, Andy? We're
The
almost
6 got scratched.
No. Did he?
No, he's loading in the gate right now. The 6 is in the gate. What's he talking
6 is
about?
behind the gate acting up. He got the yellow hat.
Mary Lou Whitney.
Why are you just shutting out names? Another new person? I've never. Is that Mary?
Riley, you don't have archery at 5, son. You have archery at 6.
God, we got the 3, but I don't want him to take down the pick 6.
Archery at 6, Rye. Mom will be home.
All right, I guess I got to be a. Oh, 3's hooked.
Riley,
Oh, there's a 10. Come on, 10.
Riley, call your mom.
Come on with this 10.
10 got it.
10 will be a home run.
Oh, he's fading.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought around the turn he looked good.
No.
Who's the winner? The 11? That's a first timer. Oh my God, I handicapped the race perfectly other than the
11,
first
6,
timers.
10. 11,
All right,
6,
well, that stopped
10.
us.
Wah, wah.
I'm okay with getting beat by a first time starter. Oh, 9-1. He was 5-1 when I looked and said, let's bet the first timers. And I said, 5-1 and 4-1 on the 2. I wasn't willing to take the play.
Riley says hi.
What's up, Riley?
Thanks, son. All right, fellas. Well, we had a great fucking day.
Well, it turned out to be all right.
Everything was awesome. Thanks for joining us. Remember, man, pass us along. Leave some comments. Hit the goddamn like button. Do something. Anyways, we're here for you, as always. Peace. Rock out with your cock out. And we'll see you on fucking Sunday.
And if you're serious about buying in, being partners,
Look how dangerous this looks.
let me know. We plan on being live on Sunday.
I look dangerous.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Later.
That's a good day.
Hell yeah.